HH, I gotta say that your boy Adolf is rolling in his grave right now because Germany have Sane, Gnabry.
Well, I did, but I smoked. I already told you.
You smoked what? You smoked what?
Is your name Brian?
No.
Okay.
That was random as hell, bro.
It's for my nana. So
You know what else you need?
what?
I need daddy. I need daddy.
Aloha. Welcome, guys. It's the kid. It's the main man here, Double H, trying to live, trying to exist, trying to stay alive, and still trying to be the best guy that I can be. Still trying to be the best guy I can be up in this freaking piece, man. So it's a Sunday hangout, which means that we're going to be talking about a few things, and so forth. So what is going to be on this show aujourd'hui? We're going to talk about Real Madrid, reflecting on the match, specifically Hazard, because I think we've finally cracked the Hazard code. We have finally cracked the code for us to give that, and we're going to discuss that right now in detail. Then our main topic, Mbappe versus Neymar. It's real. It's gotten real. There is a rift. There is beef. Neymar is trying to take on Mbappe FC, which could mean some very good things for Chelsea. I'll explain when we get to that topic. And why is Anthony Taylor a referee? Why are referees against Chelsea? And we will investigate specifically the Anthony Taylor's refereeing performance against Chelsea, and specifically why EPL refs can't use a very simple machine called the flipping VAR, aka VAR. So, guys, as you know what it is, feel free to subscribe. Please like the video. If you're here, drop a like on that video. I really appreciate that because it helps to boost up the page's algorithm. So I will appreciate a like on that vid. And if there's anything you want to add, as long as you're not English Talents FC or Daddy Ooze, feel free to send in a super chat. We call them dubs up at this piece. The dubs help this channel to grow and give you a 24/7 Salini, man. So, how's everyone doing, man? How's everyone doing?
Could be better.
Wait, hold it, Barry. What do you mean by could be better? How? Why so?
No. Life is alright, but you can always be better.
True. We're not millionaires, man. So
Yes.
it is what it is, man. Ricardo, you know that. Feel free to change that AVI. Like you can change that AVI anytime you want.
I'm waiting for something to happen that's relevant, and then I'll swap it up.
Okay, that's strange. Okay, all right. So we'll see what happens there, man. Hold on. Let me just do a little switcheroo in here, man. So remember, guys in the background, I will try and bring it down. No, Nomad and Nats, I'll see in the background. I will now keep on switching and so forth. Remember, guys, if there's anybody that wants to drop out, so guys can come in. Feel free to drop out at any time, so I cannot make space for anybody who wants to join us. So if there's any spaces when people drop out, I will announce it, and you guys can drop in by clicking the link on my Twitter page, man. So let's start with starters right now. So I want to give a shout out to Almeria. Shout out to boys at Almeria. They tried, but ultimately Real Madrid said, "What's up?" But that's not the key story. The key story is this: Hazard. I think we finally cracked the code. No, in number 10. That's it. That was the answer. All this time you said he was finished, he was overweight, he was being played out of position. If Real Madrid changed their formation and put Hazard in as a number 10, that player is the player that we'll see coming back. That's Zad. That dude is the guy that will come in and say, "What's up?" Because, bro, I know it's Almeria and so forth, but the way Hazard was playing, the way he was connecting with the guys when he came on, I was like, "Oh wait, this is the guy I know. This is the guy that I recognize." And playing a player in the right position is vital because you put Hazard in that number 10 position, bro. We're eating good. We are eating good because we know his first touch. We know his Salini. We know his technique. We know how he can link play. And we know he's got one of the greatest football brains in the game right now. So that's because I think if you put a Hazard in that number 10 already with all the guys around him, boom. But the issue is Ancelotti so married to that 4-3-3? Because if he's done and he goes for a 4-2-3-1 and he puts in Hazard at that number 10, I do believe
but it destroys their rhythm. 4-2-3-1 in the midfield at least.
Casey, okay, then what happens to Hazard then?
Like, he's a good bench player. What's wrong in that?
Casey.
Oh, but what's wrong in that? He's a very good bench player.
No, Casey. And you see, okay, before I go to someone with this, Casey, that's better not be Gordon on your AVM.
Yes, he is. Your new superstar signing.
No, shout out to that man. Like Anthony Gordon, 40 million is steal, man.
Blancos, we're not
Yeah.
shouting at any crap. Samuel,
No.
do you think this is the return of Hazard as a number 10? Because Samuel, he looked good. Like he was trending on Twitter. Guys said Hazard is cooking. And you know, when Hazard is cooking, the world stops. The world stops whenever Hazard is cooking. Samuel, talk to me. Hazard number 10, let's go. And Samuel, look, if you're not going to play number 10, Chelsea will be happy to have our boy back at the bridge.
Are you sure that Tuchel won't play him as a left wing back?
I dare him to. I will fight him. I dare him.
But with Hazard is a funny case because Hazard he went from McDonald's to playing a number 10, which is, I think that's a good transformation. At least he's going in the right step. But all jokes aside, a lot of players, like I'm not comparing him to Mane, but Mane last season, you saw him that he wasn't really doing well at the left wing position anymore. So Klopp changed him to the centre forward position and he started playing like the Mane that we used to see. Sometimes footballers do need like a change of position to actually, let's just say, rejuvenate them. But the thing is, I agree with what Casey said, like playing that formation, the 4-2-3-1, I believe, it was the 4-2-3-1 that they were playing. Is that really what Real Madrid are going to go through moving forward? Because the 4-3-3 is their most stabilized formation. Like they won the Champions League with it last season, to be honest. And I know the midfield three are getting old.
I was just about to say, they are getting old. And with each given year, they get a year older. And Simon, there will come a time when, I'm sorry, we know how amazing they are, we know how incredible they are. Father time is father time. And you can't stay married to a particular way of playing if certain players go past their peak or can't do it anymore.
I hear that, and that is a big factor. However, are Real Madrid ready for that right now? I feel like they've got other midfielders like Tchouaméni, what's that? Camavinga, that's his name. And other guys that fit that 4-3-3 system so well that, listen, Real Madrid are not, we know how big Real Madrid are. They have superstars, but they don't revolve. I think the only time like they really had the team revolved around one player was Ronaldo when he was there, where everybody was basically catering for Ronaldo. But with Hazard, I don't see that, because if you're going to play a 4-2-3-1, you're basically going to cater around Hazard, which I don't see Real Madrid doing. So it is good to see him playing well, because I really do like Hazard. It's just UHH that sometimes
look, man. No.
Sometimes it's just like,
Call me a hopeless football romantic and so forth. I'm just waiting for that day when Hazard finally shows the world why he's one of the best players of his generation.
Hopeless. I like that. That's a good joke.
I mean, I'll show you. I'm a hopeful football romantic. I'm I'm just hoping for that, because whenever Hazard plays well, all is well in the world. All is well in the world, and it's like, oh no. This is what football can be. It's not about Bournemouth, De Bruyne, and so forth, who hijacked his World Cup opportunity 2018. This is what football can be, and this is what football can be at the very highest level. That's what I'm saying. I mean, okay, let me come to you, Oz. What would you say with Real Madrid and Hazard and so forth, man? Wait, hold up, Dr. Oz. Were you a United fan? Because it says teamless football fan.
Yo, we don't speak about that. We don't speak about my parent club like that. No, nah, we don't speak about that no more.
So you're not a United fan anymore.
I support football. That's what I support.
Okay. Oz, but before you go, you do realize that when the going gets tough, the tough gets going. If this is the time in which United, they need you, especially next Monday. They need you for next Monday night, because next Monday night could be Freddy Krueger, aka Nightmare.
They're actually talking about forfeiting the match. They might actually
who do United playing on Monday?
Oz, don't do that.
I'm just wondering.
Oz, talk about what your boys are. Talk about your boys are.
First of all, why SK? You're shameless for that. You're shameless. But anyway, Zard. Oh my God, this agenda that we have for this guy. He was good at Chelsea. He was not good at Madrid. That's as simple as that. Like we can't look. Madrid won it without him. He came in, but he didn't really do much. Madrid, like they were obviously bound to be a Almeria. It's not a. They just got. I think they just got promoted, weren't they? So I don't see how they were going to lose that game either way. I know they were 1-0 down, but it's Madrid. They're going to win La Liga again. They're going to go do bits in the Champions League again. Like,
but also here's the thing though. No. Stop right there. I was promised by Barca fans that Barca are back, Javi will cook. They've had the best summer, and they're going to win all the trophies. So I'm expecting.
So the league is over in the first game only. Then.
Can you ignore that guy?
This guy's a serial liar, bro. This guy's a serial liar.
And ignore that Peruvian voice to your right. Ignore the Indian voice to the bottom of you. Now, listen to this Nigerian voice. Barca fans said that they won the summer. They have all their players. Lewandowski is getting 30 goals minimum in La Liga only. So therefore, I'm expecting La Liga, Copa del Rey minimum and CL semis minimum.
But we should compete.
So don't give me any crap about Real Madrid should win because Barca are dead set to win. We are all agreed, yes?
You're shameless, man. You're actually shameless. You know that.
This Barca situation is the exact same thing we were talking about when Lampard got all these targets in Chelsea. They had all these players. They're like the Havertz, the Timo Werner, and by the way, how's Timo Werner doing? By the way,
I'm gonna hit you with two things really quick. Let me hit you with this.
Damn bloody fool.
And let me hit you with it. And let me drop this on you. Excuse me? The heck?
You didn't let me finish.
No, you won't finish. That plane is staying. Our plane is staying up in the sky, and we're not. And we are shutting down all of the landing things on the airport. Or you opened your rotten. Maybe move your clap backward. Maybe your clap backwards is maybe backward in your brain. You're comparing Javi getting Rafinha, Lewandowski to that tyrant getting that piece of crap Tovo Timo. And that's Havertz, who is now a classy
you said that Timo Werner was the best up and coming striker.
Oz, can you ignore the guy?
I'll load that up. I'll give you a refresher.
Let me finish real quick. All right. So basically, I'm not saying anything about how good Lampard is a manager. Okay, that's not what I was talking about. What I was talking about is buying all these players, like 5-6 different players. You do know a team is built on chemistry. They just started playing together. Are we expecting them to win the title this season?
Yes.
That makes no sense. Well, because
yes.
That's how football works, though. And we see United play. They buy all these players.
Okay, but here's my response to you. We know that Barca always do really well in the league, and they had a really horrible season.
When was the last time they did in the league?
But us. Ancelotti has never defended his league title ever, which is crazy. Last time Real defended their league title was 2008. So what are we saying?
Messi tax.
I'm saying that Messi tax. Yeah, exactly.
Like, what? You didn't have to repeat.
It's true.
He is right. It will take time for the attack.
Real Madrid were never competing with Barcelona. They were competing with Messi.
Okay, Oz. So Oz, you're saying that you're not going to put Xavi under any pressure. That this is just like vibe. So this season is just vibes.
Xavi is under amount of pressure. No, that is not what I'm saying. He needs to win the league. Am I saying Barca are not winning it though? Xavi, this is his season to prove that his philosophy works. Because he has no excuses now. He bought all these players. He has all this, but football doesn't work like that. And that's what I'm trying to say. Football doesn't work. Oh, you buy all these players, it's going to automatically work. No, it's not. He has two. I'm giving him one season if I'm being honest. But if we're stretching it out, 2 seasons to prove that he can win trophies with his team. And if he doesn't, it's not worth it. It's not worth it.
He's out. Can I speak on this?
No.
Look, Barcelona has all their eggs in this season. The way they threw money away, the way their sponsorships are working, they're doing everything in these next 3 seasons. And if they do not win the trophy these next 3 seasons, it's over for Barca.
Sorry. Can I just ask Barca fans a question? I saw a very, very, very rude tweet, and I just want to ask if this is true.
Depends
Is
how
it
dumb
true
is.
that you are selling the stadium's grass to raise money?
No.
No. Samuel, it has been going on for like past 30 years. Because I actually have I have the grass from Pep's last game.
You're over 30 years old?
Yeah.
Wow.
No, but I was like,
Oh, you just said yeah. You just said yeah.
no, but I'm saying that they do it like
What do you mean?
they do it. No, but they do it all the time. Yeah.
Wait, Casey, how old are you?
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Casey, key question is
Wow,
this:
I didn't even know that was a
Have you
thing.
smoked the grass, or do you have it up on a mantle?
No, I don't. Like I just bought it like as a souvenir.
Man,
Wait,
smoked
why
Messi's
would you buy
tweets, bro.
Sorry.
Okay.
Why'd you buy it?
Ricardo?
No, at Camp They sell it.
All right, do you know what? The conversation didn't go to the way I wanted it. So, Ricardo, please.
Casey, how much was it? How much was it?
It's around 200 euros at that time.
Wow.
Yes. That was like Pep's last game. Yeah.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
No, but the prices might change now. But when I bought it, it was like that.
Yeah, it'll be higher. It'll be higher, Casey.
No. Lost Blancos.
Wait, so where the grass is inflated, the grass prices are inflated.
It depends.
Hey yo, we're in the midst of a recession, man.
Oh,
yeah, Casey, that's different, bro. Not invested in Barca stocks for the recession.
Not in a million years would I hear on this hangout an individual bought grass for the stuff that we see in the background, guys. Streets, the stuff in the background. A man bought a patch of this for two. A guy bought grass. A guy, what you could spend on a console, on a video game console. A guy uses that to buy a patch of grass.
No, but
ladies and gents,
it's like a souvenir.
we have lifts off.
Nah, that's crazy.
maybe this is happening.
So this is an embrace.
Casey, just like Ricardo. So is this the secret lever you guys are talking about? Grass.
Look,
Is that the thing? Is that the lever?
Wait, RDS.
Is that the lever, bro?
I didn't even know about this. I did not even know about
200
this.
No one knew. No one knew, Ricardo. That's the thing. That's the
Bro,
secret.
I thought this was a joke. I never knew this was actually true.
This is
Like a
200,
They do it.
200, bro.
They have been doing it for a long time. Yeah.
Go. So wait, Ricardo, talk about Hazard, man.
Yeah, I watched the game today. Let's be honest. Real Madrid deserved to win. They were going to win.
And what to talk about Hazard's cameo? He looks alright. He looks alright.
Yeah, I mean, coincidentally, when he came in, game turned around. I'm not really surprised that Almeria did it was typical of them to just score very early and just sit back. So when that happens, like you can't really complain when you lose, especially against a team like Real Madrid. They were always going to score. They had quality chances, and funny enough, the equalizer came from probably the jankiest chance they had, and then Alaba scored a wicked free kick. That was a really nice free kick. But yeah, no, I think Real Madrid definitely deserved to win that game. Hazard was very, very good. Surprisingly, I mean, to be fair, like what Casey said is true. Like he definitely, it might be in his best interest to play off the bench, because I don't understand if he's going to start where he's going to play. Because Vinicius was good, he probably will be a substitute for Benzema, and Benzema was probably the worst player for Real Madrid today. He had so many chances and he couldn't score, which is probably just an off night. But I mean, it is what it is. The guy at this stage of his career, I really don't know, man. Like, it is what it is. I wouldn't hype it up too much. It's not going to earn him a starting position in the next game. But yeah, I like Hazard, but
Ricardo, if Hazard balls at the World Cup, I don't want to hear anything from you.
I mean, sure, I'm rooting for the guy.
Ricardo, I said if Hazard balls, I don't want to hear anything from you. I don't want to hear.
I've never disrespected Hazard. He's been one of my favorite players to watch. I actually agree with you. I actually agree with you that he was actually once a top 5, top 3 player at some point.
I said top 3, not top 5.
Cool,
top 3.
But people hate him mainly because of you.
No, well, look, they're those haters. Barry, talk about Real Madrid, man, and how they looked in this game against Almeria.
Real Madrid is probably the most annoying club I've ever watched. I've watched them for a very long time, and every time someone scores early against them, you just know what's going to happen. So it wasn't surprising. But Hazard, he did look hard. You know, his passing, his dribbling, it looked hard. I'll admit. But as others say before me, I think right now he's gonna settle as a bench player. You know, obviously there's more established player. You know, he's gonna come on for Vini when he gets subbed off, Benzema sometimes. You know, but baby steps. You know, if he can keep playing like this, maybe we could see something from him. You know, but yeah, that's it really. Like,
Right?
has it looked good? Yeah.
Nomad. I think you're a Madrid fan. Nomad.
Yeah.
Talk about your club, man. Almirians. I'll talk about Hazard as a number 10.
I don't think he has much of a future left in the club right now. I mean, I think he's trying to boost himself up. I think Ancelotti is trying to boost him up. Perez is trying to boost him up so that they can move him on next summer.
Oh, sure. Hater.
No, I'm not a hater. I think, and I think even Danny Ceballos has even a longer future than him at Real Madrid on the bench. Yeah, because
Wait, what? What did he say?
he's
Danny who?
he's just gonna rot on the bench, man. I mean, Sebastian might as well
Nomad,
do it.
can you Nomad, first of all, watch
Wait,
your
hold on.
mouth.
Did he compare him
That's
to
the first
Donny
thing.
Ceballos? That's crazy.
Wait,
No,
Nomad,
I'm
first,
not.
no,
Did
no,
you say
no,
rot
no,
on the
Nomad,
bench? Did you say
no,
rot on the
Nomad.
bench?
First of all, watch your mouth.
Did you say rot on
Never
the bench?
use rotting on the bench and Hazard. Second of all, Nomad, what gives you the right to come on a hangout and compare Hazard to Ceballos? Daniel Ceballos.
What about Hesse?
Neither,
What about Hesse?
neither of them have a future in the first team. That's how I can compare them.
So, Nomad, you're saying that you have no more hope in Hazard. You've given up on what Hazard can do for Real Madrid. Is that what you're trying to tell me?
There is no future in football for number 10s, HH.
Does the panel agree with that? There's no future in football for number 10s. Panel, do we agree with
That's
that?
too far.
No.
I don't agree with that at all.
Bro, that
Just,
got deep real quick.
just give it a few more seasons. Just give it a few more seasons.
Oh,
Listen,
so Nomad, you said in a few more seasons, no number 10s will actually exist in football. What for
Who are the best number
Yeah,
10s?
they'll just revert to super attacking number 8s like Iniesta or wide playmakers like David Silva. There won't be traditional number 10s.
What about
I don't
Romelu
think
Lukaku?
Wow.
Look,
Los
You
Blancos
have to be.
so yeah, and also I'd like to say, Casey, I'm taking your Indian card. I apologize on behalf of him. Not all of us are like him, right? I'm really sorry, man. I mean, really,
Oh my god. Casey.
What the hell is this channel, bro?
Yes.
I mean, I'm really sorry. I mean,
What is
yes.
this
I mean-
channel,
No, but
bro?
Casey. Wait,
I mean,
hold on. Wait, no, hold on. Where's Casey? Sorry, where's Casey? Casey, keep your mic muted. Nomad, get him. Nomad, talk.
No.
Explain. The point is, Casey, if you dare unmute your mic, Nomad, please explain how Casey has embarrassed the wonderful world of India. Please go for it.
we've come out of a millennia of tyrannical apartheid, HH. And this guy is spending 200 euros on a patch of grass. Are you fucking kidding me?
Bro, when he said grass, I thought it was a different kind of grass. And I was like, okay. But he spent that.
Jeez. Oh my day.
He spent it on that.
Oh man.
Yo, Casey, explain yourself.
I mean,
It's just
there
like
are-
I just bought it.
the-
Like I don't like buy that many things. I just like it's something like I
No,
just bought.
actually-
First time
actually-
I bought one, I just bought it.
Look, Casey. No, hold
Go
on
on,
a second. Casey, look, we can understand souvenirs, right?
Yeah,
At
that was
least-
Pep's last game
at least-
basically. So yeah.
Yeah, right. I understand that, but like, did you freeze it in amber or something? I mean, isn't it going to rot?
No, it's actually just like they just give you like with everything, and you can just keep it there, and it's normal. Like I still have it though. Pretty
I mean,
solid.
it doesn't wither away.
Nah, it doesn't really. No.
Okay, but the important question is, if you tried to resell it, how much would you get for it?
Yeah, it's like Camp Nou.
No,
push,
pretty
bro.
good though because it's Pep's last game. If you like, probably good money.
So it's not bad if you can resell.
No,
it.
the most important question.
But I'm telling you that people actually do buy it. Like,
yes, no. So jokes aside, I've seen people spend a lot more money for weirder stuff.
Okay,
An
Casey,
ultra
Casey.
super Barca
how is it
fan
any different from
will buy that
how is
for
it any different from,
1,000.
like, because I don't spend that much money on jerseys. I really buy them. So how is it any different from like people buying like jersey from like, I don't know, 1990s or 1980s, and they pay like same amount of money?
Yeah,
I
but
don't think
Casey,
it's just like a
Casey.
different kind of souvenir. It's
I mean,
really not
Casey,
bad.
Casey. We're Indians, dude.
Is this like a therapy session?
I mean, to
How much was the shipping case?
oh my god.
No. I bought it. I
God.
bought it from at Barcelona. Like, that's
You know what? Yeah. Where are you living in America, right?
yeah.
Yeah, you're an American.
What?
Like what the
No, bro. This is
Dude, I mean, please. I understand souvenirs, dude, but please, never ever buy grass
This is Indian
unless
on
you're
Indian
trading
crime.
grass for grass, man. Please,
Yo,
please.
I pray a Fed don't come across this stream, bro.
I mean, buy a T-shirt or something. Buy a Hallmark card. Buy
listen,
something else, dude.
Hold on. My point is like it's actually no different. I don't like jerseys, so I just like bought something like that's pretty weird. That's it. And people pay like $500-$600 for a jersey, so it's not that big of a deal. Like,
Okay. How much would you pay for a tuft of Pep Guardiola's pubic hair? I mean, how much?
Okay, you know what? I think so. Who else needs to speak on? So Los Blancos Studios. So your thoughts on Hazard and Almeria? Blancos Studios. So your thoughts on Real Madrid and Almeria? And
Could I just talk about the match?
You're done. Nomad, you're done. You're done. Can you talk over him? Blancos Studios. Can you talk over him, please? Nomad, I think you're done. Blancos, can you talk over him?
I just wanted to address the match, please.
This guy's horny, man. What the hell's wrong with this guy?
I just want to address the match. No, about Hazard, what I was saying that Hazard doesn't have a future because you see when he was introduced, you could see that whenever he received the ball, whenever he was in Vinicius's position, whenever he received the ball, he passed it back to wherever he got it from. He wasn't even taking players on. The only time he was taking players on was in the middle of the park to link up with either Benzi or Valverde or something. I mean, he has become a pure number 10 now, a classic number 10, and I don't think there's at least in big clubs, in clubs who are having difficulties with fitness as regard to the squad. I don't think they can afford a player like him. When they're competing on all fronts. That's why I said Ceballos, because Ceballos is 25. He still has a couple of years left, and yeah, Casey, I mean, yeah, whatever. Ceballos.
Let me come to
Ceballos has a
Blancos.
better future. Yeah.
Blancos, so talk to me. Real Madrid.
His name is
Almeria,
Red Devil Studio. Don't let him discuss.
Nasa, Los Blancos Studio.
That's
Talk
it.
to me.
Relax. Win a CL for your club at least. Come on, lads. It is what it is. Like
20th place.
I don't know. Like I don't know what this guy. I don't quite understand.
Blancos, don't take the bait. Blancos, don't.
No,
take the bait.
it's okay. I'm still with. Like as a Madrid fan, with the CLs, like it's difficult to understand language from clubs that haven't won them. It is what it is. But as for this game, man, I did say I called. I said we were going to win the game. I was getting clown. I said we got this in the bag. Even on Twitter, I was getting atted when Almeria scored. I was getting atted by certain Chelsea fans that saying, "Oh, what you're doing, you're messing around, etc." And we did it. We got the brace. Now I will say, Rudiger, it's the first game, but I really hope that this isn't a back three tax thing. I really, really, really hope this isn't a back three tax thing. And Rudiger, because we'll play the back four, and Rudiger, and certainly in the first half, looked quite dodgy. So fingers crossed. That's just a phase. Alaba obviously came on, scored a brilliant free kick, loved it. So, but let's just fingers crossed, Rudiger will gel into the squad, and this isn't something that he has to go back to Chelsea to play a back three or something. Speaking of Chelsea, congratulations on the Anthony Gordon signing, man. So I think a midfield of Gordon.
No, relax.
Great
That
player,
signing isn't.
No,
real.
I'm just thinking if you have a midfield of Gordon, Gallagher, and Jorginho, then maybe Chelsea might pop off this season. I don't know, especially because Kante I think is injured, but it is what it is. But that's a separate issue. But as for Hazard, I was going to get to him, man. I was going to get Hazard.
Go for it.
Hazard, okay, I will confess that, when Hazard came on, he did change the game a bit.
Thank you.
He did. So I'm not saying he's the GOAT or anything like that. So, but when Hazard did come on, he did change it. It was a nice flick before the free kick as well, actually. So I like that. So, but yeah, I mean, early days at the end of the day, man. So, but at the end of the day, like Hala Madrid, man. So we go again. I expect us to win. We won the game. It is what it is.
So before we go to our main topic, some breaking news. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the streets. The streets have just showed me something.
Is this Conte's IG?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I have it. I have a screenshot.
Oh, look.
Yo, this is brilliant. This is brilliant.
See, I'm trying to understand. So, lucky I didn't see you. Making you trip over would have been. Oh, so okay. So does it mean that if he tripped him, it would have been well deserved, or if he had
because he was running full force.
He might be banned. No, he might be banned.
Wait, this is actual account?
Yes.
Yeah. This is his IG.
Whoa.
This is IG.
How old is Conte, by the way? Because he's behaving like a little child. Was he not calling Mourinho some words before? Call him a little child. I don't know what it was.
Well, look. It's like. Does Conte look like a regular freaking dude to you? So, so basically, it's real. So this is beef is real.
No, I like this from managers. It gives entertainment.
Samuel, this is why I love, because Mourinho was all about the smoke. Mourinho was all about the freaking smoke. I need managers to now have smoke, because you know what this now means? The game at Tottenham Stadium, it's real. Now it's real.
Yeah.
Now it's real. And also, if they meet in a UCL or they meet in a FA Cup game, because this beef is now real. Because guys, they want that freaking smoke. They want that smoke.
Wait, HH, can you bring up my AV, please?
Oh Lord, what's your AV now? Oh God.
Just keep it up there. So I'm gonna. This is a quote. There's a direct quote from Eden Michael Hazard. Hello, good evening. 3 years with injuries and a lot of other things, but starting next year, I'll give you everything.
Drop the brick, man. What is that?
Excuse me, who said drop a brick? No, I'm
Hazard.
Why?
Yeah, Eden Hazard. Eden Hazard said that end of last season on their little on the Champions Parade. He got on the mic. There was a certain other guy that got on the mic as well, but we're not going to get into that one. He got on the mic and he gave this heartfelt speech. Now, last I checked, this channel was all about Gid. 2 games. One La Liga game. We won't count the other one. He was all right. He was all right. He was all right. But you did say, is this season do or die? Is it do or die for Zad? Is there, because you said last season was his debut season. The season before that was also his debut season.
Play him as a number 10 and then we can talk.
The season before that was his debut season.
Play him as a number 10 that we can talk.
So just so we're on the same playing field. If he plays, don't do drugs, kids. If he plays,
weirdo, man.
If he plays.
Oh Lord! What was I hating though?
Gum. It was gum.
It was
freaking gum. Extra white gum.
Extra.
Don't. White kid, just finish your point.
So if he play, how many games do you need this dude to play number 10? For him to be effective.
It's a season, and then we can pop off.
So if he doesn't play number 10 for an entire season, what's this guy gonna do? Is he gonna hold the bench to Valverde, Ceballos, and if Hesse comes back?
Look,
wait, how do you play a 10 in a 4-3-3?
That's what because for them to play
4-2-3-1.
They can't play a 4-2-3-1.
So what? Is he gonna replace Cruz or Modric?
Let's get some
I'm just
debates.
wondering.
let's get some debates. Real Madrid 14 News says LSG has no chance at a CL. Too many egos. Hashtag toxic. We're gonna get there. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it. LSG's here. Paul Kickling. Arteta would do a better job than Xavi at Barca. I'm sorry, I'm not vouching for a guy
I agree.
who
I agree.
uses
I agree.
creates kids' drawings as motivation speeches. I'm not doing that.
Oh my.
Romelu Lukaku, I prefer Conte. Tuk Clan was just the jealous ex. Hashtag love.
You might have used him today. He might have helped you today.
Real Madrid 40 sales. Thank you, HH, for jinxing. I didn't jinx them.
That was epic,
it wasn't a
HH.
jinx.
That was
It wasn't a
epic,
jinx. It
man.
was just all I said was
He
Almeria.
jinxed Chelsea as well. So
yeah,
because
two
I
in one day, man.
was booking a holiday to Almeria. So I was like, Almeria, is this a place to go to? That's what I was doing.
You did it like a minute after they scored, though.
Talent FC, LL, HH, the GOAT analyst. If FDJ joins United, will you do a stream without what for FDJ? Talent FC, get the hell out of here. I'll be happy.
If
Neymar joins Chelsea, he will.
No. We'll get the boat. If Nene joins Chelsea, we'll have like a buffet. We'll have like a 5-hour buffet, and we'll do. So we will have dancers. We'll have strip. Actually, well, look, hashtag me too. So let me know. QC8. Trashalona sold their soul to sign Lan Lisaka.
Fake
No,
news.
that's
Fake
not
news.
true.
I think so.
Madrid for you said this Hazard. Okay, look, don't jinx it. Please don't jinx it. Don't jinx it. Don't jinx it, please. Thank you. Namdi Nwajide. Alaba free kick was class with his first touch as well. Bro, I told you that guy is a very talented dude. Left back, center back, DM, can take free kicks. Very, very talented dude. That could have played for Nigeria. Sickening.
But didn't for good reason.
Aswin K. Carlo told he will use more. We move in silence.
All right, but who's getting benched?
Paul, I don't care. As long as my man plays number 10, I don't care. Paul Kicklin, HH, what will you do if Jesus leads Brazil and Arsenal to a World Cup and Premier League or Europa League? Do we have to anoint him as the new Robin, Sanchez, and the Brazilian OGs?
That's a trouble, by the way.
Wait, what is it? Wait, I don't.
wait, the Arsenal fans are already saying they're going to win the Premier League.
And the Europa League, by the way.
We're moving so fast.
I won't have that because there is a 0%.
What do you mean?
There is a 0% chance of that happening. There's a 0% chance of that happening. But if that was to happen, he'll still not, and he'll be nowhere near the OGs.
Better signing than Sterling.
I'll give him a kudos. I'll give him a kudos, man. Silence FC. Timo Werner was at the. Why that guy was at the game, I have no freaking idea. Namdi Nwajide. The thing is, how football usually works is that it does take time for players to get used to each other. Bullcrap. But given Barca's situation, they must perform immediately, given the 16 economic levers that they've used throughout the whole season. 100,000%. Here's my thing. Pull the 5th lever. Pull a 6th. Pull a 7th. Just give me the Copa del Tapas Bar and the La Liga, and we're all good, man.
No, but you can't gel in the first season. That is the problem.
Casey.
I mean,
You're in the
Casey, you
naughty
have to.
no.
If you don't make it work, it look very bad.
Casey is Hazard's 4th season, by the way.
Yeah. What about that?
Miss B Nation, the 24/7 Barca hater. Ref tax when Atletico won the league. You should have won it.
No,
The ref decided to
fraud.
disallow a
Okay,
clear
cool.
goal of Mariano versus Getafe.
There was a foul on a Almeria player, right? And the ball was like, and they lost the ball, like, because referee said that game should go on. He didn't bring the game back for a foul. Like, it was just the next pass, and they scored. Thankfully, of course, that was an offside then.
Why do we denounce Atletico's title, bro?
Yeah.
It's not their fault that Real Madrid and Barcelona were absolute dog shit.
No, they don't. They deserved it.
Yeah.
Talents FC. LL is a hater. Lampard built the core.
Thank you. Yeah.
That is true.
Suk bought Saul and Lukaku and won the trophy. With Lampard's squad, by the way, La Liga fell off. Hashtag Talents FC. I did tell you that you're banned from sending in any of these things, but Alps. This hangout shows that Barca messed you up psychologically for many years. Barca gave you all blue balls, and now all the hate is coming out. Cry more, and I do cry.
Yeah, I know, right?
I watch 8-2. because
That's
8-2
good.
gives me PTSD. I know Alps, man. Hello, HH, your thoughts on Chelsea signing Anthony Gordon? J Job is real nice here in Madrid.
Yo,
The
you
woman
have
has
to
sexy.
answer.
Hey,
What
sexy.
part?
Yeah,
On that.
Madrid.
You have to answer the
Madrid.
question.
Patrick.
You have to answer the question.
I know. I'll get there. I'll get there.
40 mil, man. 40 mil.
Hazard over
Shout out Gordon,
Asensio
man.
all day. Yes, 100%.
Thanks for that, by the way.
Daddy issues. Listening to Casey, that thing isn't just grass fed. Oh,
who is talking?
Alps. Casey is a loyal fan. A true Kool-Aid. Stop hating.
Guys, I just bought that one thing. I don't buy jerseys also. Just relax.
Thank you for the dub, Hamilton, man. Edwin P. You think Conte told his players he wanted Kukureya's hair to make a new 2P? This is hard. That's below the belt. That's
Wait, HH, did you sell yours?
Daddy issues. Pace Mbappe and CR37 hold teams back. P&P stiff dudes. Oh, yeah.
That is true.
Anthony Taylor. L Chelsea. I'm a bald-headed prick who took money under the table from Tottenham Hotspur to scroll.
Well, out of context. That's an own goal, man.
So
yeah, that was a big own goal, HH.
That's an own goal.
How? You know, as an own goal.
That's an own goal.
HH, you're bald yourself.
You guys are sad. Man. Let's move.
That's the worst goal in Saliba.
Delta, is your mic working?
Yeah, I got a new mic. Is it too loud, or can you guys hear me good?
We can hear you fine. It doesn't sound that different.
That better not be a joke. I swear.
Now, Delta, you better not have spent like hundreds on a new mic because it doesn't sound that different. So
I'm not
saying, but you do sound fine. So Delta, the streets are talking. Neymar on Mbappe. Apparently, there's beef. Apparently, there's trouble in Paradiso. Mbappe FC is in full control now. Delta, listen to me. Is it true that Mbappe wanted Neymar to leave? He didn't want Neymar to know, but Neymar found that. Is that true?
I can't agree with it, but I also can't deny it. So it's just a rumor. It could be true. It could be not true. Here's the thing, man. This isn't new. Every season stories like this come out, but maybe this one is a little bit different. I've been a PSG fan like since 2013, but since that summer we signed Neymar and Mbappe, whether it's Emery or Tuchel, who have complained about players' power, it's definitely become a worrying sight. Like Neymar has always shown he had a big ego. Now remember, he left Barcelona because of his ego. I remember, quite frankly, his very first season at Paris, he legit had clashes with Cavani about who takes free kicks and penalties. So like I said, this isn't anything new or unexpected. Now, here's the thing with Mbappe, though. He's matured now, and it's not 2017 and 2018 Mbappe anymore. The guy wanted to go and fulfill his dreams at Real Madrid and become the main star of his team. We got Mbappe to stay by making a bunch of promises, making him believe that he can realize his dream is also in Paris. But here, this is where Neymar comes in. Not Messi, but Neymar. You know, Neymar is the nightmare of Mbappe's fantasy land. To Mbappe, Neymar is Freddy Krueger. As we saw yesterday, Neymar refused to give Mbappe the penalty. But to me, you know, it's funny to think in this team, there's a guy with 7 Ballon d'Ors, concentrated in everything in order to help the team win, and doesn't have to worry about this nonsense about who takes penalties and free kick or what's not. This is why I have so much respect for Messi. You know, unlike Neymar,
preach.
Yeah, unlike Neymar, CR Kelly, or Mbappe, he doesn't let his ego go in between success.
Don't laugh.
He's spitting, HH.
No, but seriously, HH, this is what I've said this from the beginning with Mbappe and Neymar. And I kind of wanted Neymar sold because what he's shown last season was pathetic. This season, he's been great.
Okay, so if it comes down to Neymar leave, you would support a Neymar to be sold?
Between Mbappe and Neymar, if this continues to happen, yeah, Neymar has to go. I'd rather, even though, look,
no, because my thing is look, see, Mbappe and Messi, they were forming a bit of a union. But what Neymar and Messi be doing so far has been money. Now, we don't know whether Neymar's going to give you this for the whole season. But if Neymar and Messi are cooking, these guys are really combining very well. So some will say, shoving a striker, who cares? Just shoving a striker that Neymar and Messi can play around and use as a decoy and PSG can cook. But the issue is that can all three of these guys coexist together as one and work together as one? That's the issue.
It's the ego, like I've said. Like ever since Neymar arrived, he came in with that big ego. Mbappe not so much. Mbappe had that ego, I think, since the 1920th season. Ever since then, he just became oblivious to everyone around him, and he wanted to be the main man of the team. And that's why I think he signed that contract, because he believed that he'll take the penalty. There's a video that's going around on Twitter. He pretty much shoved Messi, and he went on to Neymar and said, "Give me that ball." And Neymar refused to give him the penalty. So he went up, he got upset outside the penalty area, and he didn't even look like he wanted to celebrate with him, Neymar, but he didn't want that.
So real quick, can I see some people saying, "Oh no, this is like a fake story or nothing"? And like things can be rumors, but what is truth is, and shout out to your boy Ricardo, who actually sent me the DM. It is, I believe Neymar still has it up on his Twitter page. He liked,
I've seen it.
Yeah, he liked a thingy article that said that
God,
Mbappe is the designated penalty taker, and this is like Mbappe's team, and so forth. And Neymar liked that post, and that's still up on Neymar's Twitter thing. So there is some truth in
this. And you can't even say it's his PR, because Neymar is very active on social media, so it's definitely him liking those tweets. And what are you doing, man? I mean, look, I thought we had enough of this circus. He's just going around liking tweets against his teammates. And I'm not sure what's going to happen. Like, apparently,
but Delta, but in truth, because I want to bring in running, but Delta, isn't it true that this is pretty much Mbappe FC, and Mbappe is bigger than PSG post the contracts he was given to stop him going to Real Madrid?
The thing is, Neymar doesn't want that to happen. Neymar believes this is his team. He believes he's the number 10. He believes he's the biggest superstar in the world. So him taking free kicks, him taking penalties. Look, I don't disagree with Neymar taking penalties. I think Neymar is the best penalty taker on the team. So I don't get why Mbappe is so mad about that. Yes, I know he wants to stat pad. He wants to be, all over the headlines in the newspapers. But at the end of the day, Neymar is a better penalty taker than you. So, calm down your panties and just go ahead and be a second fiddle to Neymar. Now, Neymar is the better player than Mbappe. I rate Mbappe. Look, we have 3 of the 5 best players in the world, and I'm very grateful of our club. But we can't have this commotion going on. Messi doesn't do it, just Neymar and Mbappe, and this is why this can't keep. It's not just this season.
So it's basically saying like Neymar and Mbappe can't coexist.
Right now, it's looking very tricky, HH, because look at, if you could even translate that tweet. I don't really speak Portuguese, but there's some serious words in there, and it's talking about Mbappe being his team, and now it's official. Mbappe is the one who takes the penalties at PSG. Clearly, this is a contract thing, because no one in the club in the world that has Neymar, it'd be a second collector, none. Seems that because of the contract, Mbappe is the owner of PSG. Now, this is Neymar. This is him liking Mbappe is the owner of PSG with, quite frankly, angry emojis. Now, this is I can't deal with this club anymore. I thought.
But this is what PSG is. Like, you can't say like this. Like, seeing this isn't shocking. It is what it is. We know the kind of character Neymar is. Here's the thing. We know what Neymar is, and we know what Neymar is about. Mbappe, after winning a World Cup so early on in your career and so forth, we knew what it would become with Mbappe. Hence why I always said that PSG fans was like this. The best thing that could have happened to Mbappe was to go to Real Madrid. Because Real Madrid, you can't.
So hold on, Nata. So you don't think Neymar and Mbappe can coexist in the same team? Like I'm sure Messi can, but you don't think Neymar and Mbappe can?
The way things no. See, Delta, post that contract Mbappe was given, no. Pre that contract, yes. Ever since that contract, which clearly said no, Mbappe, you are now the main man.
Not only that. Not only that. You know what that contract said, HH? They gave him promises and they said Neymar will leave the team. And this and Neymar found out about it because the reports came out. The reports weren't fake. He wanted Neymar out of the team.
Now, here's the thing. The guy who is putting the stuff out is the guy that broke the story about how there are all this crazy stuff happening in football. I don't know how much I can believe that's Molina, dude.
But Molina was a guy that said he's the first guy that said that Mbappe was going to sign a contract for PSG.
Yeah, Molina's pretty reliable.
So he's very, very reliable, and he's the one that said that same thing. So I believe that's why Mbappe is getting angry when Neymar's taking penalties. He wants to take the penalties because they promised him that this guy was going to leave. He wasn't going to be part, and Neymar found out about it, and he's trying to make a war about it. So that's what I mean. Like PSG, like they're trying to go in the right direction, but why did they give Mbappe a new contract? Like, let the guy go. If you want to go forward, it doesn't matter. We saw it.
But Nancy, here's the thing. Like, PSG is a very weird club because it's not just about a football club. It's more than that. And Mbappe represents more than just a very good player. Like,
Mbappe's not Ronaldo or Messi. He hasn't got the same brand. Like, he's
no. But Nancy, you're forgetting France. Why did they get the French president involved? Because Mbappe is the face of France. Not Messi, not Neymar, Mbappe. So to have the face of France and future playing in Paris and PSG, or politically, image-wise, that's huge. So this was more than.
So, but you're gonna sell the soul of the club just for that?
Yes,
like, that doesn't make any sense.
Nancy, this club was founded in 1970.
Wait, so who's the better player overall, Neymar or Mbappe?
That's not a question.
Neymar.
It's Neymar, man.
Yeah, of course.
All right, so then why did you give Mbappe such an incredible, crazy contract?
He's younger and he has more.
But so you're missing the point I'm taking. At their very best, Neymar. Now, people will say me in 2022. Now, let me qualify this before Messi fans come and attack me. In 2022, not 2019, not 2011, in 2022, Neymar at his very best is the best player in the world. Yeah. Because Messi at his very best isn't what he was in 2019 or in 2011. So Neymar at his very best in 2022 is the best player in the world.
Well, Neymar should be like if his projection went according to plan, he should decisively be the best player.
100%. 100%. But always the point is that this isn't as simple as who is the best. This is about France, and it's about the image of France. And which is why for Mbappe they got Macron involved. They got everyone involved because they're like, no, Mbappe, you're important for Uber Eats, you're important for France, you're important for Paris, which is why we need you to stay. And we're literally going to give you everything. To make you stay.
When Ibrahimovic and Cavani played, they never had these kind of conflicts and problems and commotion. But Neymar and Mbappe, I remember when it first started. I think it started in 1920th season. I think it was Neymar who didn't give the pass to Mbappe. Mbappe went to the bench and he was complaining about it. He's like, and you could see it in his words. He's like, "This guy never passes me the ball." And
I respond to that.
Yeah, go ahead, Barry.
Yeah, because the thing is with Ibra and Cavani was okay to be like the Robin for Ibra. He was okay with that. And Neymar and Mbappe, they both want to be the main dudes.
No, because it's okay. You know why it's so different? Because Barry, you're right. See, Cavani. What does really Cavani really do? Who just I'm just like a really good striker. Ibrahimovic, we know what he's about and so forth. And really, it was easy just to make that Ibra's team. For Neymar, he's won in trouble. He's already won his CL, and people view Neymar as whether he has or he hasn't. This is the next great player. This is the next guy to take over. Mbappe is supposed to be another next guy to take over, another future guy. So you've got these two future rulers of football in the same team, which isn't the case for Ibra and Cavani. And the thing, though, is they have big personalities. We know what Neymar's personality is. And Mbappe, winning that World Cup at 19 years of age and been given his contract. Because you know what should have happened? Mbappe goes to Real Madrid. Yeah. He goes to Real, and Real humble him and make him a proper guy. What has happened is you have given a stupid contract to a guy who is in his early 2020s. And because of that, you have completely ruined him. Bro, I don't know whether someone can give it to me. Zidane said it in a quote. Zidane said, bro, I've never seen a French player who hasn't really achieved what other guys have achieved, have this level of ego that Mbappe has. And if someone doesn't help him, it's going to ruin him.
Yeah. It's the same ego. It's the same ego as Neymar, by the way. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to Ricardo and come to you, Sam. Ricardo, talk to me.
No, when I think of the situation, to me, it's a big L on PSG and Mbappe. One, because I feel like when they were negotiating, like all the rumors we heard during the summer transfer window about Neymar, PSG wanting to let go of Neymar, even if it came at a loss. But I think that was promised to Mbappe falsely. I think Mbappe he probably negotiated like, okay, I want to be the face of this team. You can extend Messi because there's reports that PSG is looking to extend Messi for another year. Now, could that be based off the fact that in the first season, Messi and Mbappe actually played well together? That could be the case, and he would be a beneficiary of that because Messi by nature is a playmaker. Now, Neymar, on the other hand, I think there was probably conversations about Neymar either from PSG's end, like we'll get him out, or Mbappe demanded to get him out. And I think PSG, they knew they could falsely promise it if it meant keeping him, because they knew like we had just extended this guy last year. So trying to get him out of the club, even at a loss, was going to be like, pretty much impossible. Like Neymar's not going anywhere. He has a contract till 2027. That's 5 years from now. So he's probably going to be at PSG longer than Mbappe's contract is. So this is just something that Mbappe is just going to have to pretty much just take to the chin. And as for Mbappe, it's like he clearly has an ego trip from the kid. Like, and I don't blame the kid.
You can't. This is Ricardo. Thank you.
No, I don't blame the kid
him.
because having an ego, especially as a professional athlete, it's a double-edged sword, right? Your ego will make you the player who you are. This is something we see in Cristiano Ronaldo. However, and look, Mbappe looks up to Cristiano Ronaldo. That's pretty obvious. But at the same time, the ugly side of it is that these things can happen. Mbappe, he clearly has a serious ego, and it can be a detriment to the team. And if you look at it, for example, Ronaldo, like look at the team he's on right now, because he wasn't content at staying at Real Madrid because of money and Juventus, which teams that I believe that he should have stayed at. Look where the position he's on now, and now he wants to leave. So it's the same thing with Mbappe. Like, I don't think he regrets signing that contract. I don't think so. I would blame more the institution for even allowing and agreeing to those terms for Mbappe. Because if he was at Real Madrid, I don't think this happens. Although I still think that he would have an ego. But whether he's at Real Madrid or at PSG, the players he has around him, they're serial winners. Like you have obviously Messi and Ramos. Neymar has won something. Whether you want to really rank Marquinhos and Verratti, I mean, they've won something at least on the international level. But the reality is, when you go, obviously, if you go to Real Madrid, you have like 5-time Champions League winners and multiple La Liga titles, right? So it was more of PSG allowing this, because even at Real Madrid, they wouldn't have allowed this. However, for Mbappe, it's a weird situation. For him, it's a real weird situation, because I think there's definitely was a fallout with Neymar, because even in the game you can kind of see there was several times where Mbappe, he could have literally just like passed it to Neymar, and not even mentioning Messi, and he just tries to take on defenders. It was an off day. Like he clearly wasn't his day, and clearly something was bothering him. And I don't know if there was.
But do you buy into the notion that Mbappe wants Neymar out, or do you think that's just fake news?
There was smoke a few months ago, and there had to be obviously conversations. And the truth is that Neymar is not going to leave because the contract, the money's too good. Why would he leave? And the level that he's playing at, I genuinely think, for example, if PSG win the Champions League, it's not a guaranteed Ballon d'Or for either Neymar or Mbappe. It's kind of like whoever plays the best out of these three is going to be the one that's winning the award, because you even have Messi in the mix, who I generally don't think Messi really cares about winning the Ballon d'Or. It's more about Mbappe and Neymar kind of getting the first one. So, I mean, God forbid if Messi outperforms both of them when it matters, then maybe he's the one that's going to get it. Or if Neymar, and then there's a World Cup here. So pretty much if one of these three win the World Cup, that's pretty much secured, assuming they perform. But for Mbappe, it's like, I think Mbappe, in a sense, he does need a reality check, because you're still, even if you're not at Real Madrid, you're still playing around serial winners. And regardless of the fact that, if we're being honest, we can't keep using, well, he's won a World Cup. Okay, cool. But since you've won the World Cup, what have you accomplished? You haven't won the Champions League. You haven't won the Ballon d'Or. You played a Champions League final, which everybody clearly remembers that you missed an open goal. Neymar was probably better than you in that run, and so all you really done is just stat pad in the French league, and then the moment you had to get out of there and go to a far reputable league and make your name,
Ricardo, to be fair, scored a hat trick against us. So
yeah, he scored a hat trick against the worst Barcelona team in like 20 years. Like whoop-de-doo. I mean, I'm just saying, like, this is the thing. Everybody who literally loves Mbappe, which I respect the guy. He's a great player, and I think he'll be the best player in the world. But
I disagree. You will never be the best player in the world.
Okay, I mean, according to
you. But Sinasa, we don't know what the future.
Yeah, okay, but
you just can't tell, H. You just can't tell.
Out of the younger generation, let's be honest, he's the best one. Let's just say this guy is 28, 29.
Don't you dare say Haaland, Nasa. Don't you dare say Haaland.
Let's just say this guy is
I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything.
let's say this guy's 28, 29, and he still hasn't won the Champions League. Are we still going to be saying, oh, but he has a World Cup, something that he won 10 years ago?
No,
It
no,
doesn't
no. He
matter.
needs that UCL. He needs that. No, and I think look, it's better. Actually, let me come to your boy Sam, and then I'll come to you, Nata. Sam.
Yeah, do you know what? This situation is actually an L on PSG as a club itself. I mean, to the point where this, first of all, Mbappe and PSG, what it reminds me of is just like the scenario where you have this one girl that you've been chasing after for years. You know that she's toxic as hell, but you just been chasing after her, and you know how you got her? Money, because you got that cash. You can give her the world. And she turns to you and you're like, you know what? I'm gonna give you a chance. But you know she's giving you a chance because of the materialistic things that you've got. After some time, she's giving you problems. But what did you expect? You knew what you were getting into. And with PSG and Mbappe, PSG, you knew what you were getting into. The amount of promises that you gave Mbappe, what did you expect? Like literally, what did you expect? From time I'm seeing on the pitch, Mbappe is not being passed the ball and he's walking off. That's not a good look. That is not
No, Bob, understand, no, because basically you put it well as like, if you're going to give a guy so much money, you're clearly telling him that, no, you are the biggest guy. Because you have to understand, Mbappe was ready to join Real Madrid. He said, oh, I'm gone. And when Mbappe says, wait, you're giving me this? Bro, Sam, you can't, the wage he earns, you can't get that on Football Manager. It doesn't even exist on Football Manager. That is how that's how crazy. So if you're going to give someone so young that's crazy amounts of money, you're indirectly telling them that no, you are pretty much God for this team. So if you do, then I'll act like a god. If you're going to pay me like a god, why shouldn't I act like a god?
Exactly. When you put somebody on a pedestal like that, just expect everything else to come with it. Like again, as I give you the analogy, if you give the girl the world, she's going to think that she deserves the world. So anything less than that, she's just gonna, yeah. But like with the whole thing with Mbappe and Neymar, I never actually knew that his contract, Neymar's contract, was up to 2027. I believe. Ricardo, correct me if I'm wrong. Was it 2027?
Yeah, it was 2025, but it actually got extended 2 more years this summer.
And the amount of money that Neymar is getting paid, like we're saying, oh, we understand Mbappe because of the amount of money he's getting paid. Come on, Neymar ain't leaving that money. He's too comfortable right now. Too comfortable.
And you're living in Paris as well, bro.
He's getting paid 30 million a year. So you think he's gonna leave 150 million on the table?
Well, you see, Sam, but here's the thing though. West London ain't too bad. Like you've got Hammersmith, Fulham. Sam, I've seen, the girls in Fulham are pretty nice. They're pretty nice. I mean, Fulham is pretty good.
Neymar is Brazilian, man. He's Brazilian.
Wait, they're Brazilians in Fulham,
bro.
Why is it? There is a Brazilian. There's a strong Brazilian. Bro, I went to a samba restaurant in Fulham the other day, so it's all good.
What
I can be his tour guide.
The restaurant
Imagine Neymar Jr., bro. We're talking about Neymar Jr., not Jao from around the corner, bro.
Imagine Neymar wins a penalty. Imagine Neymar wins a penalty and then Jorginho snatches the ball trying to score the penalty. Imagine that beef.
I was going to say something, but YouTube may flag me for what I was about to say. But it involved a firearm. But Sam, talk to me, Sam.
I was going to say 2 things. Are you talking about the restaurant that's owned by Willian?
Oh, no. Sam, that's one of many. I'm talking about Hammersmith. I'm talking about what's it called? What's that place in freaking Shepherd's Bush? That's what's it called? That huge shopping thing and so forth.
Westfield.
Yeah, Westfield. Bro,
you're not seriously comparing Paris to where.
Do you know why Westfield is
I'm building a dossier.
You know that Westfield is getting overrun by 10-year-olds. So please, Neymar was just.
So you're telling me Neymar's gonna walk into Westfield and he's gonna see the like dudes getting robbed live.
I mean, he's used
and they're putting up on YouTube and they're asking
respect tracksuits, man.
But yeah, like also like, have you seen the water in Brazil? You seen the River Thames? Yeah. So I think that's a long shot for HH.
I think Neymar lived in the favelas. didn't he, in Brazil?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
Yeah,
But
he says-
he's not lived there for a very long time though. So you know.
Hey, listen, the money's nice.
Okay. So Sam, you're saying that there's no chance of Chelsea and Tolboli attracting him to Fulham.
All right, listen. There's always a chance, even if the chance is 1%. So let's just say like this 1% chance. But yeah, like with the Mbappe and like Neymar thing, somebody has to humble themselves for it to work. Now we already got Messi that humble. Like I remember, I read a tweet where it said 2015 Messi, probably people were saying the best of all time, was playing with Neymar and Suarez, yet he was able to facilitate them, humbled himself and able to facilitate them. He was able to give them the penalties or the free kicks and whatnot. So going back to Mbappe, if he's really about the team, he would humble himself. But he's clearly not about the team. It's Mbappe FC. For me, I think it would have been a brilliant move for him to go to Real Madrid because of the fact that it would have humbled him a lot more and he would have focused more about the football than football and everything else. Do you get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
This guy is practically a prince in PSG, crowning the king, just crowning the king because he owns PSG now. So that's why it's an L for PSG. But if with Neymar and what's it called? Neymar's got his ego, Mbappe's got his ego. It ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work.
Now, so what were you saying, man?
Yeah. Hatred, like I know you say like the new strikers of this generation is Haaland and Nunes, and they don't have a first touch. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, they don't.
I get
wait,
it.
Hold on. No, Natsa, relax, Natsa. Haaland, 8 touches. Second.
One of them was an assist
in Premier League history. No. I just said 8 touches.
Yeah. That was instructions by Pep.
Listen, same
anyway,
energy for Lukaku as well. Just saying.
Thank you.
Okay, we're not gonna speak. I'm just saying, like, if Mbappe becomes the best player in the world, where is football? Like, if he's gonna be the best player in the world, where is football? That's all I'm gonna say.
Hold on now. So people were saying Ronaldo was the best player in the world when this guy was just a goal scorer. So
but Ricardo, the real football purists know that Ronaldo's not all that, and he's nowhere near Messi. Let's just be honest. But Mbappe, bro, like, how much is he earning? First of all, how much is he actually getting?
50 million a year.
You don't want to know,
Ricardo. Can you please,
I'm a
Ricardo?
pocket watcher. I'm a
Ricardo,
pocket
there are people who are struggling to pay their energy bills and so forth. Can you not
like
name how much that guy is earning a year, please? All right. Okay, like don't give me MTSD, money traumatic stress disorder.
Just sell PSG grass. That's it. That's all you need.
Like, what I believe is like why these guys like Neymar and Mbappe, when they haven't done as much as like say a Messi or a Maradona in the game, when they have this much ego, I just think it's all from social media, to be honest. Because these guys, back in the day, you would never see people like argue about penalties. Everybody knew what their role was, and nobody was above each other. Like, everybody knew what they're doing. So this is what I mean. Like, people giving people like Mbappe that have not achieved as much as the greats of football have achieved this amount of ego. So, and what do you expect when PSG literally like strip themselves for a guy that is 22 years old? Or 23, I don't know how old he is actually, but like, come on, man, like it's embarrassing. Like, a club can never like do that. Like, his best move was go to Real Madrid or go to, I don't know, a team like that has respect. So and I feel like Neymar's a better penalty taker. So why shouldn't Neymar take the penalties? Why did it have to be an argument?
It's Mbappe's team. That's it's Mbappe's team.
Yeah,
and what he says goes.
Hatred, did you see the way he barged into Messi as well?
Not so.
AJ, that was on purpose. That was on purpose.
But if you've given a guy an island, mansions, every Instagram model that he wants, and so forth, he can badge into Messi and he can say, Neymar, get your ass off the penalty.
I'm waiting for him to punch Ramos in the face.
You know what the funny thing is? The thing is, AJ, Ramos will absolutely. Oh my god! If what's gonna happen after this season is Messi's gonna go back to Barcelona, and they're gonna be left with Mbappe and Neymar on the same team next season. So this is not gonna end well. Like, Gaultier was a way for PSG to go forward, and I understand why PSG fans were happy about it. But when you have this trio, I mean, these two, Messi is not a problem, but these other two that are clashing, Like I don't have any hope for them in the Champions League. Like they have to sort it ASAP, or
No.
they're not winning
This
Champions
is
League.
what I said because I think even that's why I wouldn't come to Blancos, then I'll come to your YSK. Now, you guys may be too young to remember Teddy Sheringham and Andy Cole, but I'm sure some of you guys know. I'm sure Samuel will know, and so forth. They hated each other, you know. Even if I think Teddy Sheringham was a bit, but they didn't like each other. But when it came to football, they worked well. So, because I've always said that, you know, I think to really work well, you need to be friends, but not always. You can be like, okay, we're not cool off the pitch, but we both play in the same team. We all have a job to do. We can combine and put our differences aside and still work well for the team.
But the difference, there's a big difference, and I'll tell you what the big difference is. Sir Alex Ferguson. Alex Ferguson did not take any rubbish. Yes. Listen, if you didn't like each other off the pitch, it doesn't matter. You're gonna work on the pitch.
Yeah. Oh, no, I think, you see, for me, I just don't know who Galtier is. We know who Fergie was, and Fergie is one of the best man motivators out there. So for Fergie, he would always be like, bro, he knew how to motivate guys and get guys to psychologically, mentally prepare for the game and so forth. Galtier, okay, you won the Ubits with Lille. This is a massive job. Hence why I always said that Mourinho or Zidane, you need a big personality for a team like this. You need somebody with a personality. Bar, talk to me and they'll come to you, Blancos and Wise game.
Yeah, because this is where Galtier comes in team, because in the football, we've seen what they did in the three first games of the season, but in trios, sometimes like two guys will have to sacrifice for one guy. You know, Messi, I think he's at a point where he's done everything in club football. He doesn't really care about his stats. He's willing to sacrifice his game for the better of the team. Mbappe and Neymar, I don't know if they're willing to do that. That's where Galtier has to do something, you know, because if one is willing to do this, all right, we can talk. They have a great chance to win this elusive Champions League. But if they don't do something about it, it's gonna fail. And that's why, like, okay, apart from me being the Barca fan, me like caring about Mbappe and his success and so forth, I want him to go to Real Madrid because I think when he missed the penalty against Switzerland, it was a good thing if because during the Euros he was acting like a prick, you know. And when it happened, it was like, okay, it was that thing where he's supposed to know that he's not there yet. He's not that guy yet. So going to Real Madrid is going to humble him because there's multiple players who have done more than him in the history of the game. And there's players with incredible resumes, and they're just legendary with a great coach like also Carlos. So it was gonna be better for him. And right now it's kind of a mess. If Galtier does do something about it, maybe we can talk. But right now it ain't looking good.
Blancos, talk to me. At the door, guys, I'll take your dubs verse. I'll take your dubs verse. Blancos, talk to me.
So just quick thing. When did this clip, the whole altercation, when did it happen?
The last game that they played.
Yesterday.
So yesterday. And was this before or after the Ballon d'Or nominees were announced?
After.
After. Yes, after.
So the game happened after the Ballon d'Or nominees were announced, right?
Oh, I know where you're going.
No. I'm just saying that, like, you know, when the world has told you that, you know, you are amongst the best, let's say 30, but let's be 5 in the world.
Yeah.
It's a take. Let's take.
And Messi and you just so happen to, because like when Mbappe's scoring, right? He's on Twitter, he's doing his thing, you know, he's like, okay, you know, and he sees names like expected. And then he's like, you know, what's the competition? And he doesn't see Messi or Neymar on the list. And obviously Messi and Neymar also know they're not on the list either. And so you go with that mindset, you go into a game the following day, and you're like, guys, like, who are these roadmen? You know, who are these? That ego thing, you know. No, I'm just saying, you go into the game thinking, listen, like I'm.
So Mbappe is looking at Messi as a roadman.
I'm a Ballon d'Or nominee, man.
Blancos, this has to be one of the most disgraceful takes to me.
No.
I don't care about it. So you're saying that? So Mbappe says, "Oh, you didn't make top 30 Ballon d'Or. Yeah. Who is this roadman from Rosario?
Yeah, exactly.
Who thinks
Yeah,
that it was?
I'm saying
LBS. Why are you trolling, man? I mean,
no, he's still no. Delta. Let me land. At the
your
end of the
team
day,
is
like
20th, bro. I mean, come on.
Delta, man. Delta, relax. Delta, relax.
Yeah,
He's
tough,
still,
man.
you gotta understand, he's still a kid. Mbappe's still a kid. Like, he's not like we are talking as if we're like grown adults, that type of thing. Mbappe's still a kid.
He's a grown man. He makes 50 million a year. That's a grown ass man.
Didn't Casey say about like what did Casey say about
Red
like
Devil,
social,
Red Devil. He's
social-
turning 24 in December.
yeah,
You know?
so it's still a kid, So social
No,
media.
but here's the thing. No, I mean,
grown-ass
Blanco,
man.
see, even if I don't believe you think, it is not too crazy. I don't think you're complete. I don't. For me, I think that it's maybe sort of in the back of his mind of like, oh, did he make 30?
I don't know
But
why
I don't think it'll be front
I
of
don't
his
know
mind.
why people laugh I'm going based on what everyone has said beforehand. At the end of the day, this guy got a whopping big contract where he's paid more than he's basically broken Football Manager.
Yes.
So like they went to presidents and countries to get this guy to sign a contract. So so
and your team spent how much in how many trophies since 2017?
He's clearly adored.
No, since 2017.
Blancos, let
how
him
many
land.
trophies have you
Let's
won?
wait. Let Blancos.
I don't even think United will win Uber Eats.
It's a bit difficult because they don't seem.
Yeah,
I think
2 billion. 2 billion.
With other clubs, they don't actually put for example, like Nottingham Forest, the signs they made, they don't actually put one player as the whole club, and they have 2 Champions Leagues, PSG and
European Cup. Relax.
It's an issue, So the point I'm trying to make ultimately is that it's not that far fetched when you consider the ego that this kid actually has. That on top of that, when the world has also now told you, bro, you're on the chance of winning a Ballon d'Or, and your teammates aren't there. On top of everything else that's happened, that you're going to go into this game being like, yeah, I'm the Don, I'm the man. Like, yeah, who are these roadmen? Yeah, okay, they're hyped, cool, they're good, they've done stuff, but at the end of the day, I'm Mbappe. I'm a World Cup winner. I'm the boy of Paris. This is my team. I make the rules, and if Neymar isn't going to play ball, then it is what it is. I respect Messi. We can play together. That's fine. But if Neymar's on the board, that's it. We think it's far fetched, but why is it far fetched? Money does this to people. It's not uncommon.
Yeah, I mean, just look at United. How many?
Can I say something?
Wait, let me come to Waske because I need to take some dubs. So Waske, have you say dubs, and I'll come to the rest of you guys once. Waske, talk to me.
I mean, there's not really much else to say, to be honest, because I mean, going back to
no, Waske, there is. We can get Neymar this window. That's what there is.
Anyways, the whole thing. Do you remember when the start of this whole thing, we were hyped about Eminem and all this, bro, none of it really. I mean, it's such a anticlimactic kind of end to that whole thing, because everyone was hyped to see that pop off, but.
No, and also I say West, and I think it's 2 things. That's why I use the whole Teddy Sheringham and the whole thing. It's 2 things. Either your friends or the manager can make you put it aside and say what's up. MSN, those guys are genuinely friends. Messi's best friend in football, you'd argue, is Cannibal Suarez, and he's pretty cool with Neymar. This whole thing is, I don't think Mbappe and Neymar can ever be fully friendly. Mbappe and Messi, cool. Mbappe and Neymar, I think there's an issue there. But so can Gautier say, screw whether you can be friends, do this for the team. Bro, I don't know that Gautier can do it.
Bro, I think, okay, I mean, this might be a push, but at one point in time, or to the eyes of people outside the club and outside that circle, those two were pretty close. The Mbappe and Neymar, they were hanging out. But
was this before or after he won the World Cup?
Before that, before the
World Cup.
After
the World Cup.
Before the World Cup, they weren't playing.
Okay. Also, okay, he joined after the World Cup. Yeah.
Yeah,
okay,
after the World Cup. So that the first couple of years.
Yeah.
I think they were. Now, that's from the outside. Now I don't know what Mbappe's mindset was. This dude could have just used Neymar to get to the top of the mountain. So. Because the way it's looking like, because it's like he completely disregards this guy now. He's
but I think yes, Mbappe won the World Cup and everything, but he hadn't sort of fully arrived at it. It was just like, wow, this young guy who did this. But people really, it wasn't like Maradona winning the World Cup. It was a team effort. It wasn't even like Pele. Pele was like, no, this is a huge star who really won it. It was like, okay, cool. You did your thing. It's going against Argentina, boom. But I think as the years went by and his style grew, his contributions grew. Because when he came in, so PSG was like, Neymar, you're that dude. I know I won the World Cup, but hey, I respect because Neymar, I know that you're meant to be that guy for now, and I'm supposed to come after you. But I was like, wait a minute, I'm matching you for output, I'm matching you for effectiveness. Oh, I'm actually doing better than you for output and effectiveness. Oh, I'm probably actually the best guy on this team in terms of output and effectiveness. Wait a minute,
bro. I mean,
why should I come under you?
I mean, Neymar. I think Samuel said about putting people on a pedestal. See, bro, Neymar's deal with Nike wasn't reluctant to let that guy go. They just said, "See you later." They've still got Cristiano under their contract. Mbappe is the new guy, and he's popping off. Nike wasn't bothered at all. And so this guy Neymar really invited Mbappe. He invited him to the crib, and then they got along. They ate the food off the same table, and then this guy Mbappe left with this girl. So
wow,
essentially,
wait, guys, I think it makes. Guys, it makes sense. It makes sense. So you brought him in. Hey, blah blah. Bobby's all cool and everything. Oh, so I invited you, showed you everything. You took it all, and now you can't even look me in the face. Wow.
Wait, AJ, could it be a little bit that Vinicius has won the Champions League at Real Madrid, and he was one of the young talents that could contest for that title of being the best, and now he sees Haaland going to Man City.
Oh, stop it!
Vinicius. Wait, hold on. And now he's like, oh shit, like I need to be
Dembele at Barca as well, man.
Well, I mean, I don't know about that guy.
Yes, sorry. Dembele as Barca, yep. Okay,
whatever. His best.
At the hospital, you mean?
Do you think maybe he's like these guys are catching up? They're closing the gap on me. I have to be.
No.
Ricardo.
Vinicius.
Honestly, I think
Vinicius is a baller, bro.
Honestly, I think the way this guy doesn't care about who. He doesn't care who Messi is. Forget Neymar. Forget Neymar for a second. This is Messi. He doesn't care about who. Messi is.
That's a fair statement because he wanted to leave last summer, even when Messi arrived. That's fair.
I don't think he even recognizes who Vinicius is. I don't think he even knows I don't think he's even aware of his existence.
And my thing though is that I do feel that ego made him miss the penalty against Switzerland because the Mbappe at the World Cup wasn't the same Mbappe at the Euros.
Yeah, agree.
And I do see. Someone said, I don't know who it was. I think it was Blanco. Someone. A bit of ego and arrogance is good because you do know that, but you need to know how to use that. Because a lot of the reason why Cristiano has been so good and so effective is because of his ego. But you need to know how to use that arrogance in the right way.
But if he carries that into the World Cup, France are going to lose the World Cup, though. If he carries that into the World Cup, France.
Oh no! No, Blancos. It's a done deal. France are not going to because I know how that story is going to end. He's going to come. They're going to be internal. Remember what happened in 2010? I can guarantee, guys, mark it right down. There's going to be massive internal issues. Veronique Rabiot is going to be involved. Other things are going to be involved.
Bro, I think there was a missed opportunity. Like this, eventually he'll end up at Real. I think that will still happen.
No, it's not happening. No, it's not. It's not.
Eventually,
it's gonna happen.
The ship already sailed. He should have signed it before.
Wait, what did you say?
You think
if anything,
Mbappe's leaving after 3 years. He's not going to renew. Come on, man.
It's only 3. I mean, what are they gonna give him? Are they gonna give him Qatar like the entire?
Yes. Why do you ask that like no? Yes. Well, you want Qatar taken?
So RDS, that means Vinicius is leaving, right? If
No. Because
why would Vinicius leave?
No, in 3 years from now, Benzema's probably going to be gone. Messi, Neymar, Ramos, all the seniority at PSG will be gone. It's not a crazy idea to think Mbappe is going to stay at PSG his whole career because Haaland will probably go to Real Madrid as well. So where is he going to play? He's not going to play on the right wing.
Dude, honestly, stop comparing like with these.
Wait. Let me take some dubes because this guy's been waiting for the dubes.
Vinicius like Sterling, man.
Alps. We're going to get to Bernardo, and next is Trent. Okay. Daddy issues. Lots of cheeks was good today. Pace Mbappe 2% on the eye test. Oh god. You all know HH Loki means have.
It said
Why do they keep saying this?
Have happiness. Have happiness. Thank you for that. Thank you for that, bro. Dadra RM. Zidane on Mbappe. Yeah, France had greater legends who never showed such ego. I'm afraid if he continues like this, he will drown. Did Madrid dodge a bullet? No.
Possibly.
No. If Madrid had, you can't do this in Real Madrid. It's impossible. PSG is vibes. PSG was founded in 1970, and PSG like, players, what do you want? We'll give anything to you. That's why they ruined Neymar and they ruined Mbappe. Real Madrid, you can't do that in Real Madrid. You can't.
HH, do you think he's gonna listen to like Vinny? You don't think he's gonna listen to Camavinga? Do you think that's what happened?
He will listen to Benzema.
You see, but see, you have to understand. Mbappe realizes that Real Madrid is Real Madrid. He knows what the game is. He knows what the gig is. PSG are kids compared to Real Madrid in terms of how long they've been around. So for Mbappe, he knows that I'm bigger than this club. Mbappe knows that I can't be bigger than Real Madrid. I can't be bigger than guys who've won multiple UCLs and bro. I can't.
Florentino Perez said that. That's not my Mbappe. I mean,
that's not.
He's not going to Madrid. Perez
Messi's probably going to leave. Let's be real. Let's be real. In 3 years' time, Messi's gone, Mbappe's gone.
You don't know that though.
That's the case.
Messi,
maybe
Messi. They need to win this whole thing in the next 3 years.
You know,
they need to win this bad boy in the next 3 years. You know.
Delta, can I just say, if they both leave and you lot get Rashford, how would you feel?
Go on,
Delta, answer the question.
No comment.
Delta, answer the Delta. Someone answer this question. Answer the question, Delta.
That means the underprivileged kids in Paris are eating.
So exactly, man.
Where's my whistle?
Feed the world, man. Feed the world.
And Rashford's going international, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Ricardo, that's it. That's a caution. I don't have my whistle here, but Ricardo, that's a caution. Wow. So that's a caution. So what's it called?
Yeah, let's keep going.
Elijah, Mbappe and Neymar giving Boya and I don't think these guys punched and ripped each other's. Wait, you see, you guys are young. Did you guys see what
I remember seeing it.
Their shirts were ripped.
They were attacking and tearing each other's, and it was just.
And also, guys, go look up who the Boya truly is. That guy was.
Wait. This is the Newcastle duo, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes.
And when they both fought and literally,
it's the only time I've seen in the opponent's side pulling away the.
It was wild.
Who were they playing against? Was it Portsmouth or something, or was it?
I can't remember.
I think it might have been Portsmouth. Yeah, you're right. And what was his name?
No, it wasn't. Yeah, I can't remember. No.
Jesus.
Yeah, no, it was wild. No. It's on YouTube. It's on YouTube. Like you can see, like the stuff was crazy.
Wait, are you sure it's on YouTube?
Yeah, it's on definitely.
It has to be on YouTube.
It's definitely
has to be on YouTube because it's be on one of those like top 10 crazes. It has to be on YouTube.
That's it. Blackburn.
Sorry, yeah, Blackburn.
Oh, it was Blackburn. Okay, no, because this was like this was like 2000s, like early-ish 2000s.
Early 2000s, yeah, if I remember.
Early 2000s. No. For me, I don't think it can get. The reason why it can't get is because Liboya is literally from the road. That guy is literally from the road, and he obviously had issues with Dyer, and so Liboy. That's the kind of thing that the guy would do. So, Dajo RF, I told you last week, Neymar and Messi is better off without Mbappe. The performance PSG had without Mbappe was some of their best. But here's the thing: here's my thing. If PSG can get a pretty good striker with Neymar and Messi, that can be enough to win the UCL. If they can't, you need all three. Neymar and Messi with some no-name striker, they can't win the UCL. Neymar and Messi with a good striker who can work well with them, you could potentially do that. Or if not, all three have to be there.
You have to now make a decision. Together, man. You gotta bring the band back together.
Oh, so you mean Suarez?
Move on. Let's move on.
Okay. Dean Classic. If Vinny wins the World Cup, he makes Mbappe null and void.
These are facts.
Oh, no. Hold on.
Yes.
No, I gotta say something. Look, Vinicius is just another Sterling. That's all he is.
No, he's not.
Wow.
Just another Raheem Sterling.
No. Let me hit you with that.
Damn bloody fool.
Bro,
Delta, do you watch football?
Prime Man City Sterling over any Vinicius.
Another Sterling.
Oh no, another brick. No, that's
Has
another brick.
Sterling?
Wait, hold on.
Has Sterling
That's
even
Carl-
had a
no,
prime?
wait, I know,
no, wait, hold
Has
up.
Sterling even had a prime?
That's a so first a Delta. That's a yellow.
What
So
for
compare Raheem Sterling to Vinicius Jr. Are you mad?
How about Anthony Gordon?
I mean, last time I checked.
That's another yellow.
That bid is
Delta.
going in.
Nah, bro,
Delta, you're mad.
Delta. As a Barca fan, bro, Vinicius is nice, bro. He's nice. You cannot.
Guys,
deny
that guy is okay. No, the fact that you're comparing him to Sterling shows that Delta, you're mad. You're mad. You are mad.
Did I say current Sterling? I said Man City Sterling. Like his
Sterling, no. Delta, give me Sterling at his very best. Sterling was still a road runner at his very best. Vinicius is the player.
Bro, Sterling's best was probably at Liverpool.
But there is an argument to be had. If Vinny does win the UCL and obviously in the same year wins the World Cup, that's a conversation, is it?
Of course.
No. Put it this way. If Vinny wins the World Cup and he's one of the Brazil's most important players.
Somebody.
I have to speak on this. I have to speak on this.
Can you bring up General Cool as a comment?
No, I can't.
Vinny can essentially kill two birds with one stone. Because if Neymar plays in that same tournament and as him, we're gonna have that might be a problem. So.
Can I say something?
Are we saying that Vinny can rupture the very balance of football?
Yeah, can I add something?
Potentially.
Let's just move Dubs. Hold on. Let's move Dubs. Mr. Jumpman49 says it's funny how Mbappe one-ups Neymar the same way Neymar treated Cavani when he was PSG's golden boy. Now Mbappe is shoving Messi. Check Twitter DM.
I want to ask Ricardo something. Ricardo, how many performances for Brazil Vinicius had?
How much what?
How many good performances for Brazil Vinicius has had?
No, I agree that the fact that if Brazil's going to win the World Cup, it's going to be on.
So how do you assume? Not just you. How do you guys assume Vinicius is going to lead Brazil? How do you guys?
Well, I don't agree with that. But if he plays a part and he actually plays well, it's under his name. The World Cup's under his name.
Well, I mean, he hasn't shown us, man. So I'm not even sure. Maybe Rafinha or Gabriel Jesus.
Yeah. Okay. So QC8. LSG made their bed with the power contract. Now line it's 100,000%. 100,000%. Anthony Taylor, Neymar is a disgrace to football. I talk for refs. Jesus, bloody bastard. QCA. HH is right. Monaco Mbappe no longer here. Ego power. Look, it's a different dude. It's a whole different guy, man.
He's matured. That's all he is.
Daddy issues. Vinny is far better than Pace Mbappe and can dribble.
God.
And you can say far better. But
he's not far better, but he's got a proper league title and a Champions League.
Delta Vinny is
he's closing the gap.
He's closing.
You know,
the only thing I will say about Vinny is that I haven't seen him play well without Benzema. That's the only thing.
Well, that's what the World Cup is for. Let's not see what he does for the World Cup. Dajo,
scored a hat-trick.
How greed ruined a sweet footballing story. In my opinion, Mbappe will not change his attitude. Anyways, Vinny was cooking today. Daddy issues. He's the best based on stats. Eye test 40% max. That's it. Like, you don't know how the eye test works. Adams, Mbappe got that LeBron mentality. We are just teammates and we're not friends. Anyone can get traded. I think the real problem is Mbappe picked too early.
Listen, if he had the LeBron mentality, he would have went to Real Madrid. That's
it. Guys, I'm taking my talents to Madrid. I'm taking my talents.
LeBron, he would have went to the best team assembled, so probably been Man City.
But because did he peak too early or?
No, I just think Mbappe's game relies too much on his physical prowess. So once
I
he
think
gets older,
when he gets 27, 28, it potentially could be a well back.
Yeah, I don't think.
Back. Wow.
Wait. Hold
I don't
on.
think you call it. I don't think you call it LeBron mentality, man. I don't think you call it LeBron. You call it Amber Heard mentality, man.
Wow.
Whoa. Okay. So let's get that moving.
You make the bed, you shit in it.
Okay. Alps. Ricardo is spitting Catalan bombers trash 8-2 heritage. Oh, Alps, you can't insult your club like that.
7-1.
Yeah, shut up.
QC8. Mbappe equals Jada. LSG equals Will. Chris Rock equals Neymar. How does that work?
I get it.
So,
Fair enough.
I get it.
Good. Yeah,
Damn, bro, you're so slow,
yeah,
man.
go on,
Well,
exactly.
I was trying to understand all the who hits who slaps who. Okay, I get it.
It took a while. It took a while.
Yes, I know. Thank you. Angel CFC. Mbappe is Homelander. Not really.
No, he's because Homelander, like, no.
Homelander is like an insecure psychopath. I don't think Mbappe is. He might be. I don't even think he's insecure or like that. I just think he just has a massive ego.
CR7 is Homelander right now.
Yes. Sage. Anthony Gordon is a baller. Drop 80 mil. Better than him. Okay, let's move from that. Dark reminder: Casey spends $200 on grassy.
Okay. In my defense, can I just speak on this? Does it make it any better that I was like in my first year of college, like around 17, 18 years old? Yeah, that was an internship I had. So, does it make any feel better? Does it make it?
I don't. Wait, hold on. You were 17, 18 years old in Pep's last season. How old are you now? Hold on.
Just let's. No, that wasn't Pep's last season, but let's leave it.
It doesn't make you better. Honestly, it doesn't make you better, Casey.
Okay, Sage. Nay, one day will walk in Mbappe's machine. Sage.
Oh,
Jesus Christ in heaven. Dajo. Mbappe moving like Homelander. I bet you he goes to Macron for therapy session. Okay, let's not. If you've watched the show, let's not. RDS, stick to playing receipts. Football is not for you. Alps.
Alps,
stick to pulling that lever that was supposed to provide goals. I think
we already know
lever missing for goals.
We already know what the lever is. It was grass, man. It was the pitch. Okay,
oh, yeah, so the grass.
£400 they charge for it, man. So
what's it called? Let me Rob, talk to me. Mbappe, Neymar, this whole pitch thing. What's your view on it,
Robert? Goddamn Robert.
Well, I think that you could make the argument that Mbappe is getting a big ego and maybe in a bad way, because the only good way is when a striker has it for scoring goals, for example, but in any other way it's usually really bad. So I think that if Mbappe keeps going like this, it could turn really badly or it could escalate things. And it could be that it becomes all about Mbappe, that he turns everything around him, that he makes everything around him. So if you're
so if you're in charge of PSG, what do you do? If let's say you had carte blanche to do whatever, do you get rid of Mbappe? Do you get rid of Neymar? Do you force them to work together? What would you do in this situation if you're fully in charge and you could do anything?
Well, it depends on the person, but I would say that the person with a really bad ego that's negatively affecting the team, I will get rid of that player. Because if you get rid of the negative influence, the team will perform better in the end.
So does that mean that you would get rid of Mbappe?
Yes, because then most likely the team will perform better. It will remove a lot of toxicity around the dressing room and behind the scenes.
All right. Nomad, talk to me, man. Your thoughts on this whole thing. And then I'll come to you, Casey.
Yeah, I was just saying that if you get rid of Mbappe, right? What's your future?
Well,
is Drax still at the club?
Mute your mic.
And also, what I'm saying is,
I'm asking the question.
Wait, hold on. Draxler is still playing football.
Yes,
and also, I'm saying, people are saying that the problem is that, everything is about Mbappe at PSG now, right? But there have been clubs where it's technically been a one-man show. So maybe could we see that if both Neymar and Messi leave next season or the season after, that maybe PSG can work with everything being about Mbappe?
Wait, why would Messi leaving work? Because Messi and Mbappe have a great relationship.
No, because all three of them can.
No. But
I don't think can work in the same system. It's not about a relationship, man.
No, you just said no. Hold on. You just said Messi and Neymar leaving. I don't understand how Messi come into this.
I was talking about the future. Messi is not the future of PSG, right?
Well, I mean, we're offering him a contract extension, but The problem
I mean,
is
you
now
can,
is Neymar and
But I think the point of thinking is that Messi is not going to be here for 5-6 years, but he can. In these 2 years, you have a good chance of winning a UCL if
This
with
is
Messi here for the next
this
2
is the
years.
best chance they're ever gonna have. HH, can you check your Twitter DMs? And if you can, and listen to it. By the way, listen to it. Listen.
So wait, no, continue.
And also, if Mbappe thinks that his best position is on the left wing, where does that leave Neymar? And is it then important to accommodate Neymar in spite of him not, showing up in the Champions League for the past, I don't know how many years, when clearly Mbappe is the future and he should be served at his best position because he has already shown it this season as well.
In fairness, though, when PSG made the final, who was one of the key reasons for that? Neymar. The first final PSG have ever made.
No.
A big reason for that was Neymar.
He's 31 now. He's going to be 32 in a few months, right?
No, he's 30. He just turned 30 last February, man.
Yeah, so he's going to turn 31 now. So I mean, how much is he going to change? How much is he going to adapt with Mbappe being the main man?
No, man. This is when players hit their primes in their 30s. So this is going to be
Oh,
Neymar.
come on.
In Liga, yes. But in other
exactly.
What are you talking about?
Not so much.
Exactly.
Salah and Kevin De Bruyne are like 30, and they're like the best players in the Prem.
Are you going to get work rate out of either Mbappe or Neymar or Messi or whoever?
Benzema, fucking CR Kelly too.
Wait,
now I'm saying now.
Neymar defends. Do you even watch PSG?
It's not about defending. It's about him being able to keep on putting a work rate 90 minutes, match after match, across all competitions, year after year, which he hasn't, or else he would have won the Champions League.
No, it has nothing to do with that.
Right?
No.
So if you have 11 Contes, you win the Champions League every year. Nice, good to know.
No, but I mean, Chelsea has won multiple Champions League in the last decade, right?
Not multiple, like 2, and that one actually one.
PMP.
And that was CCL without any crowds.
So name one.
So and that's after how much? I mean, 8 years of ownership. You won your first Champions League ever in your entire history, and then just in the last decade, you won multiple Champions League. And PSG has been doing this for what now? More than half a century. And they're farther now from winning the Champions League than they were when MSN were first, imagined. I mean,
First, first of all, PSG hasn't won the Champions League because they are more money teams now. When Abramovich came, it was just Milan and Chelsea at that point. I think they were the only billion-owned clubs. I think Monaco also had it, but they didn't spend that much. So that's why Chelsea was like the imbeciles in the game. Then as for Neymar, do you even watch PSG? That guy actually presses a lot, and he defends also.
He does.
In the Champions League final, he was the only one pressing. Mbappe was God knows what he was doing, just missing sitters. And this is what pisses me off about French media. Whenever PSG fails, Neymar is at fault. Whenever they do well, it's Mbappe. Again, when they won against Bayern Munich, right? It was all Neymar. Neymar gave those assists to Mbappe.
Has Neymar had even one season without any injuries?
But that's a different.
It doesn't matter. He was the main man for the CL run.
He has not performed to the 100% of his abilities. He's not the future. Period. Why? How? How did it happen? What's the reason? He did not perform. He's not the future. End of discussion.
Did Mbappe perform?
This is gonna become a
no man. Did Mbappe perform?
No, it doesn't make
sense. In the final, how many sitters did Mbappe miss?
They're having a Madoff. Man.
Yeah, but he's the future. He's only going to get better. Neymar's not going to get better.
Oh, bro.
Well, clearly, Mbappe is just going to get better.
In fairness to what Norman is saying, clearly PSG think Mbappe is the future. Otherwise, they wouldn't have given him all that money, all that love, or etc.
Exactly, and he's being told that he's the leader of the squad, that he can make decisions about who plays.
But that's dumb, right? But
in fairness, though,
he's the future.
A smarter play. Nobody's right. A smarter play is to put your money on Mbappe than Neymar or Messi. Because
Neymar, you had your
this
chance.
is the guy who at least has 4, 5, 6 good years ahead. Neymar and Messi, they're in their 30s now.
Being the future doesn't necessarily
Yeah,
mean
but
Doesn't mean that he will. Okay, hold on. Havo, tell me if
Yeah.
Neymar and Messi don't play, do you think Mbappe will lead PSG to a Champions League?
Sorry, say again.
If Neymar and Messi don't play, do you think Mbappe will single-handedly lead this team to a Champions League?
Depends on the players that you surround him with and on what team.
So that's the whole thing. That's the whole point. Who are the like world class creators that they have right now?
Casey, it's all dependent.
Here's a simple here's a simple factor on Mbappe. This guy is not a creator. He is not a number 10. He wants to act like one, but he isn't one.
He 100%.
So without
Casey, if you have a creator, you have a striker he can play off of, you have your midfielders, defenders, and so forth. And you know what Mbappe can do as a finisher and as a guy who can produce his own chances. And you have your playmaker, your number 10, your other decoys as a striker.
Who will be the world-class playmaker for them? If you say that it's all Mbappe, then who will be the world-class playmaker?
No. Casey, we don't know who you can find the next 2 or 3 years. I'm talking about this is the next 4, 5, 6 years. You don't know the kind of playmaker you can find, the kind of striker you can find. But what I'm saying is that it is wiser to put your money on Mbappe based on what he can give you because he's so much more younger than Neymar and Messi. Now, what PSG should do, which is what Ricardo was alluding to, I think your best chance of winning the Champions League is with Neymar and Messi.
No. But there's a reason why there's a reason why they have given like a 3-year
with
contract.
Mbappe. Because I don't know if you're just using my name.
Yeah, no, but they have but they have given just a 3-year contract, right? And that's how long I think Neymar and Messi will play. That's the reason. That's their window basically. They want to win the Champions League and become like this big club. And to be honest, even if they win the Champions League, they're not going to be a big club. So that's the whole point.
What makes you think that Mbappe won't extend, man?
He's not going to extend, man.
I don't
know. He's gone. He's going to Real Madrid after this.
See, I honestly don't know, bro. I honestly don't know whether he's going to extend or not because it's going to depend on a lot of things this season.
No,
we're going to be honest.
No, hold on. If they win the Champions League, yes. If they don't, no, there's no chance he will extend. Absolutely zero.
Okay, so Zeman, quickly, your thoughts on this whole thing. If I take some dubs and we move on to the last topic.
Yeah, man. The whole the whole Neymar and Mbappe.
Yeah, it's basically the whole thing of like Nene thinking about coming to Stamford Bridge and so forth. Yeah, so
he's not going there, bro. Your greatest Brazilian is named Williams. Like that's your greatest Brazilian that's played for you guys. I don't think he's ever gonna go there. He's not gonna be in the same place where he could travel to Richarlison's house, bro. I'm sorry, bro. He can't like. That's just not in Neymar's plan. And let's be honest, bro. The contract he has, he's not going anywhere. He's not going anywhere. The contract he has, the lifestyle that PSG offers. I'm sorry, like London is great. I know he has some clubs, but let's be honest, bro. This is Paris. This is like this guy could get anything, and plus he's on high wages. So unless Paris decide to provide you guys with 60% of his wages or like 80% of his wages, he's not coming to your club, and it just doesn't make sense because Thomas Tuchel transforms wingers into wing backs. That I don't think Neymar is up for that. Even though Neymar can press, he is really good at pressing.
Man, why are you doubting Todd B, man? Why are you doubting Todd B?
No, I don't doubt Todd B. I just think Neymar is not walking out.
Neymar and Mbappe.
Yeah. No, I'll say this, man. I think that this whole Neymar and Mbappe thing is just. It's kind of ridiculous from Mbappe's standpoint. I get the whole idea behind, he's getting paid all this contract. Of course, he's gonna think he's essentially the top dog in this whole situation, and he's the best player at PSG. Specifically, last performances, his last previous performances. But let's be honest, bro. PSG have made it further when Neymar's not been injured. Like Neymar has been crucial to them, making it further in the Champions League. So when it comes to that aspect, I think this whole thing is just like.
What did Neymar do last season?
Yeah. You can't say Mbappe. Mbappe has done more.
Who gave the assist to Mbappe?
No. Red Devil. Oh, my bad. Blank. Oh, yeah, this guy bad. LBS.
It's confusing.
Yeah, LBS. My problem with this whole situation is like you can say that Mbappe did more last season, but let's be honest. Without Neymar, how far have they gone? When Neymar's injured, it seems like the whole team shuts down. The last time they made it to a final was the year that Neymar was fully fit for the Champions League campaign. Yeah, these guys, even even the year after that, when they got knocked out by Man City, Neymar was crucial. He was their best player throughout the knockout stages. So
let me take some debates real quick. Some debates. Fire, Zissy, Gallagher, Rice, Gordon, Mount, RLC. Laugh out loud. Hashtag drop that break. All right. Gordon is not linked with Chelsea, by the way. Phew, you dodged the bullet. I know. Far as Zissy, Everton's Gordon is the next British hype dead baller who will remain at Everton and once no part of Chelsea.
Apparently, they want some Chelsea players in exchange.
DNAP. Zidane quote is fake. Mbappe was the only player supported by fans at the end of last season. His attitude was better than the others. Let's not forget. It's a bit of cap on that man. Madrid 14 years. You telling me Mbappe picked in Monaco? Mbappe has gotten better. Let's
objectively speaking, last season was his best. Last season was his best.
Wait, Mbappe has gotten better?
Yes.
Wait, weren't you the same person that said that he peaked on Monaco? I remember you saying that.
No. For me, I think his output has improved. I feel he was a better player at Monaco, but in terms of effectiveness and output, he's much better than what he was at Monaco. Like, the numbers speak for itself, So
hold on, if he doesn't hit those numbers this year, can we say that was Pochettino's system that was making him work? Because I'm like pretty sure that like Messi and Neymar was dropping deep.
Refuse.
Let's see.
It's not even a number. This is a knockout stage, man.
Of course, United, that bomb club, wish they had a leave. His levers, man.
In fairness, as much as the Glazers are terrible owners, I don't even think they sell grass to their fans. I don't even think they.
No, just go. LBS. You will be surprised. No.
Well, they freaking need to consider the stress.
You will be surprised. Just go to the museum. Just go to your museum and see.
Wait, hold on. Sorry. I pull levers. Glazers takes out dividends. Hashtag 2011.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
American. Okay. All right. I'm not going to read that out. No, I'm not doing that. QC8. Messi retires from Argentina after the World Cup, leaves Europe in 2023.
If Messi wins the World Cup, he's finished.
Oh, yeah. No. If he doesn't win the World Cup, he's touch and go. If he wins the World Cup, for sure he retires. For sure.
Yeah,
but
he's gone.
Yeah. But if he doesn't, touch and go. Ash R. Main question for Eminem. What matters more to you, Ballon d'Or or the CL? For Mbappe, it's the Ballon d'Or, but he might never get a chance like this to win a CL, and the brick decides to be selfish. Loser. No, Mbappe wants both. Mbappe wants Ballon d'Or and the UCL for sure.
He did say he wants to win it in Paris, the Ballon d'Or, so whatever that means.
Yeah. No, but I think he wants both the same, the Ballon d'Or and the UCL, I think. QC8, you show Mbappe leaves LSG, they'll offer Qatari ownership. I told you. Now, here's the thing. Does Mbappe want a country? The question is, does Mbappe want a country and an island?
Who doesn't want a country, man? There's no way anybody's refusing a whole country.
Okay. So, guys, let's talk about cheating. Rob, why did you pay Anthony Taylor? Rob, I know you're there. Rob.
Yes.
Why did you pay Anthony Taylor, the referee, today? Why did you pay him?
I did not. But anyways, he as a referee, he has a very sketchy record when it comes to Chelsea Spurs. And English referees are mostly not that great, or they make a lot of mistakes.
Wait, okay, so Rob, you swear on your life, you swear on your dog's life that you did not pay Anthony Taylor to screw us over?
No, not that I know of.
So do you swear on your life that you didn't pay the ref?
Yes, I didn't pay the ref.
Okay. That doesn't sound very convincing, man. So why is this referee so bad? And why didn't they Rob, why didn't they look at VAR? Why did this? Okay, now I can't even call him bald. Why didn't this loser look at VAR for the fouls and so forth?
Because it was Mike Dean in VAR, wasn't it?
Which fall?
Benton Core on Havertz.
Well, they decided to let play go, and once they Spurs scored, it was too far away for them to pull it back. So they decided to let play go, but then after a while, it was too far to go back with VAR. But also, when you look at the footage, Bentancur just barely touched the ball.
That's true. From a different angle,
wasn't a foul. It wasn't a
gets
foul,
the ball. It wasn't a foul. He
But
gets.
he gets the man before the ball, though.
No, he gets the ball, then the man.
From a
He
different
touched the
angle, he
ball.
gets the ball.
No,
He
no,
only
but,
scored
but,
one.
but, no, but guys, are you telling me that people don't give fouls for, hey, I got the ball first, but the follow through? You get fouls for the follow through. See,
Yeah,
I think that I need consistency.
No, hold on, but that's in the midfield. That happened in the midfield.
Nah, bro. Nah,
the important thing is that was a different phase of play. I think Kante interfered in that phase of play, so
Yeah.
that just changed.
And
after
also,
that.
you don't overturn even if that was the case, you have in order to overturn the referee's on-field decision, it has to be substantial.
Yes, yeah.
So that's not as substantial.
Yeah, but also HH, you have to put in the fact that he done it in his own half, which then there was other phase of play that could have changed that whatever happened there. So it's not a direct link to the goal.
Exactly.
To be honest,
Okay.
Why did Havertz miss an open goal? That's
No,
fair.
Sam, can you get a Sam?
Well, what about the arch? What about the arch?
Sam,
what is the German sedan? But anyways, I wouldn't say. Listen, the first foul, it was touch and goal. You could have called it a foul. I understand if the referee doesn't call it a foul, but it was the Corella one. Was it Corella? Is that his name? Or
Yeah. Cucurella.
It's Cuckoo.
Cucurella.
Ku Klux Rea.
Wait,
That might be true.
Whoa.
Not so.
Anyways.
Wow. He is a racist, you know.
Nah,
that,
the streets. The streets. Take it to the streets.
I'll see you on the I'll see you on Monday, man. That's a red card. Like that's what. Sam, continue.
Moving on.
Moving
What's it
on.
called? The when what's his name pulled his hair, that's a red. So you shouldn't even get another corner for that. It should be a free kick to Chelsea. So Harry Kane's last goal wouldn't have stood. Now my thing is, I don't blame the referee for that. I blame the people who are operating VAR to call the referee back and say, check this. That's what they're supposed to do.
They did that though, and Anthony Taylor was literally right in front of the incident. You can see him. He's like,
he saw the incident.
And he
But
did,
the thing is,
he didn't give it. So.
If he saw the incident and he didn't think, then I don't know. I don't know. Then I really don't know because
I
agree with you. You don't know.
Potentially he thought like it was a foul. But the thing is, the issue from what I've explained to us that like if VAR cannot if the referee thinks it's a foul, VAR can't overrule that goal. It's only if he thinks it's a straight red card.
So no. Okay, but Blanco. So can VAR say, "Yo, look at this"?
Yes, they can, and he should.
Yeah,
have,
they can. Did do it. Okay, it did go to VAR.
Yeah,
it went. VAR actually.
In the build up to the goal, they can actually check if there's a foul.
You know, the only thing that saves Cucurella is that he was not looking at Romero, that he was not looking at Cucurella.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's trash, bro.
I agree.
Got to remember this incident happened. Forget about the goal that was scored, because remember they were checking it, or Inco checking it was in his ear before the second corner was taken, right? So So the question was not about the goal. The goal is irrelevant. The question was the Cucurella incident, was it a sending off offense? So the referee didn't at the time. Martin was like, well, I don't think it is. He then spoke to Mike Dean in the VR box, who then looked at it and he was like, well, it's a foul, but it's not really sending off. So if that's the case, the corner was there, should have therefore been allowed to be taken, and then of course the goal happened. So it doesn't have anything to do
Wait, hold on, Rob. That's CGI, Rob. You can't doctor
that was a camera angle I was talking about.
Rob, you can't bring ILM. That's ILM tax. That's Lord of the Rings tax. That's Marvel. That's Marvel Studios tax.
Based on that touch, is Havertz like Class B now?
He brushes the
where's
ball
West Ham?
while he kicks it. Right. No, I'm saying regarding the Kukurea incident, right? VAR called Anthony Taylor to stop because they want to review it, right? Now the thing is this: Romero is not looking at Kukurea when he does this, right? Kukurea is not even looking at the ball. He is basically wrestling with Romero, right? So Romero, he's focusing on the ball and he extends his hand, right? And that's where it catches his head.
Also,
Like there
don't-
is no
don't-
foul.
don't-
Wait,
don't- don't-
what? That don't make sense.
Smoke. This is where I'm confused. Okay, so Smoke, you're saying that because he wasn't looking at him, it therefore makes it less of a foul?
No, I believe there was no foul.
There's two parts, right? Romero's not looking at Kukurea, but Kukurea is looking at Romero, not the ball. So that means Kukurea, he's trying to impede Romero from getting to the ball. Had Kukurea been also looking at the ball and attempting to get it,
what?
This
Well,
changes
that doesn't
everything.
make sense. It doesn't make sense at all.
Smoke.
Smoke, how are you supposed to man mark a guy?
I'm telling you
A
what
corner
happened in the
is
VAR.
coming. No. A corner is coming. And we know
Yes.
how you rope in corner. Have your man. And when you have your man, bro, I'm not going to let you move.
He had
You
his
hold him
man,
and
his
everything
man had
and
his
so
head.
forth.
He had his man had his head.
And then he had the gap and he yanked him down with his hair.
So wait, no, Don. What
the thing
you're
is-
understanding? What you're saying is that it's a red card. it's
No,
a red.
no,
It's a red
I'm
card.
not- it's not a standing off, right?
red
VAR
card.
can only, it could have been a yellow, but not a red. That's hence
Yeah.
VAR didn't intervene.
Exactly. That's the point.
It's not an intentional
that could have
foul.
been a yellow,
The
not
thing
a red.
is,
Yes.
Had Romero been looking at Kukurea while pulling his hair, that is straight red.
If VAR intervened in every single instance on the field to say, "Oh, this is a foul, this is a foul, this is a foul," then there'd be multiple stoppages.
Yes.
The only time VAR is supposed to intervene
Los
is if there's.
Blancos,
Let me just finish one point. The only time VAR is supposed to intervene is one, if the foul is directly in phase of play to directly cause a goal, or two, if it's a red card or not. Those are the only two instances that VAR is actually supposed to be. So if it's just a foul that might be a yellow card or whatever, like it's not gonna get involved. And in
No,
this,
but
that's stupid.
the-
That's a stupid.
But the foul that was not blown
actually
actually.
cards, and it wasn't a build up
No,
into a goal.
but Blancos, here's the thing though. Okay.
No, but
What? No, wait, hold up.
I'm not saying I agree with you. I'm just saying this is the rules.
No. Again, look, I'm not saying that's wrong, but okay, let's say there's the rules and so forth. So, what was the point of VAR? VAR is the human eye can't see everything. So, you now have technology to try to help the human eye see what they're not able to do. What is very hard for you to do is when a corner is coming in, you have about 6, 7, 8 bodies all in the 18-yard box, stuff happening. So, a computer can see things that the human eye cannot see. Because you cannot see a situation where, if a foul happens,
Yeah,
that's
but
going to be the difference between
The thing is,
you
HH, we're
conceding or
having
not
this,
conceding.
we're having this
But
conversation because the second corner came in, you conceded. If you defended that second corner, we wouldn't even be having this conversation.
Yes.
And the fact is that goal that you can see from the corner has nothing to do with the Cucurella foul. They're two completely separate incidents. So
Obviously, he has to do because if he would have blown foul, there wouldn't have been a corner.
Regarding VAR is there for clear and obvious errors, which normally they and the thing is the marker is on red cards, right? Is this a sending of offense? No, it's not.
Yes.
And I'm
But the
giving you
thing
the
is
reason why it's not.
Yeah, like somebody
But
saying
Romero
it's
had
not
the
a
yellow
red
card already. Romero had the yellow card already. So if that would have been a foul, he probably
Yeah.
would have gone a second yellow. So it would have been a red card.
No,
VAR
VAR is
doesn't
not going to
second
come
yellows,
yellow
it's
card.
only
It's only
straight
coming
reds.
for straight reds.
All these rules, man.
Okay, hold on. But
Bro, the
you
rule
can-
was the
can you
rule
make the
before
case
game.
that
When
can you make the case that
Wait, hold on.
you didn't win.
Casey.
can you make the case that when Kante got the ball from Kulusevski, I think that was a foul too. I don't think that was a clean tackle when you scored the second goal.
It wasn't
Casey,
Kante that tackled him. It was
Casey,
Koulibaly.
Casey, it wasn't as obvious as this. See,
But
I'm
that's not
sorry.
a foul. You could see that that's not a foul.
This no. Rob has doctored this image and so forth. And
No, he
everything.
hasn't.
It's not the proper
No,
angle.
that was
when
clean. That was
when
clean.
you
They
see
said
this
that was
in
clean.
play, okay, guys. Let me just be. Let's talk football right now. Forget about also referees. Now, here's the thing: if I'm a referee and you get the ball first and you follow through, I do not give that as a foul. If it was referee, but still, I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about what it is. I need consistency. From what I know, correct me if I'm wrong. From what I know, even if you win the ball first, if your follow through brings the man down, that is seen as a foul. Yes or no?
No, not necessarily. No.
Blancos, no, Blancos. You can't say not necessarily. Yes or no?
No, I say not necessarily because it depends on the referee in the context of the game.
It also
Like,
depends
Yeah,
on the
yeah,
tackle.
no,
No,
no.
it
The
depends on
problem,
the
the problem, the
it
problem with
depends
that
on the tackle.
HH.
If you
No,
go
no, no,
within
no.
if you go within studs first, then it will always
Yeah,
count as
yeah,
a.
yeah,
That
yeah.
was
This
No,
is
no,
not studs
studs
no.
first
are not
Yeah,
out
tackle.
there. Studs
yeah.
are not
No,
there.
no, no, no. The thing is,
No,
you're
studs doesn't
looking at
matter
it.
actually.
You're looking at it. You're looking at it from a certain ref standpoint. But some refs, it's down to their judgment. Like that's
Yeah,
what people
exactly.
don't understand. If he got the ball first, it's down to judgment. You can't complain about that. And that Cucurella, that was a foul, bro. I'm sorry. It's not about looking or intentionally. You dragged him. You literally dragged him while he was on the ground,
No one. Hold up.
No,
No one's saying it's not a foul. What we're saying is the purpose of VAR in the situation. So yes, it's a foul, but it's not a red card.
Yes,
and
yeah,
so
that's
VAR is not going to. Unfortunately,
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't a second
No,
yellow?
no,
So,
okay,
Zeman,
okay, wait,
Zeman, hold on, hold on.
wait,
Make
hold
it
up.
easy.
Wait, hold up. Now, wait, hold up.
Right.
Hold
Then
up.
you
Now I know
have
where we are. Wait, case relax. Okay, now I know where we are. Okay, so fine. VAR can't intervene because it's not a red card offense and so forth. So the question now is this: did Anthony Taylor see that incident? I think he didn't see.
He did see the incident. Yes,
He did.
Saw it. He was in front of it.
He was in front of it. He could see
So
it.
Anthony Taylor, okay, so you saw that and you were like,
no, but it's a corner kick. HH people tag, they wrestle in corner kicks. It happens every time.
Smoke. I know what happens through corners and everything. I've not seen a guy hold a guy's hair and yank it down.
Listen, if Maguire did this, we'll all be getting at
No,
him
but
saying
remember,
he
Yeah,
does.
that's what I'm saying.
remember
That's
Luis Suarez
Maguire,
did
though.
kill
He
in
does
the
it every
corner,
time.
so.
Yeah, no, look what you just said. Look what you just said. It's Maguire.
No, wait. So let me ask you a question. In a football match, does a player's reputation not look at Shaka, for example?
Yeah, no. I admit a player's reputation.
I'm saying
and what was happening between Romero and Havertz during the whole game? Romero was hot. The guy was hot with the whole thing with Havertz and so forth. So that was 100% out of anger.
Actually, let me say something. If you actually want to be real technical, because you guys are bitching about referees' rules, Thomas Tuchel should have got a second yellow for running out to the technical area.
I agree with that. I agree with that.
I agree. I agree. You know, 100%. He should have. He should have. He should have.
About that, so just put that out there.
No. He should have. Like he should have. He should have.
He should have. He should have.
No. If we are honest and objective, Anthony Taylor lets a lot of things slide.
Yes.
Both sides.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, I agree with that as well.
The refereing overall was bad.
But Smoke, he has a history with Chelsea that Tuchel knows. The fans.
Whenever you
players
win,
hold on.
It's about that game in particular, bro. It's like that game in particular. He got both sides wrong. Like he didn't call foul.
Okay, so Sam, what's saying?
Let me just say something, because Don Smart said about reputation, and I do agree with that. There's a lot of people that have a reputation, and referees will see that. However, Romero is getting a reputation now. He's getting a reputation. Even Tottenham fans have been saying he's very rash. So later on, maybe down the line, if Romero does that again, that is a straight red or a second yellow. Or
I agree with you. And players, they fall victim to the Shaka, for example. That guy, the ref always has the red card close by because he knows this guy is reckless and he's about to do something dangerous. So, but over time, Romero will be getting red cards.
But this is what I've been saying is that okay, the reputation, he's got a reputation now, and later on down the line, the referee gives her like a second yellow or red card. That means that if he's gonna give it a second yellow or red card, but then he should have given it now. Do you get what I'm saying? It's the same thing.
The biggest strategy
it's not
being
not
injured
the
for
same
6
thing.
weeks. That's the biggest strategy.
No, your reputation sometimes doesn't give you the benefit of the doubt. So for right now, probably not, but later on, yes.
So wait, H7, what are you saying about this whole refereeing thing from Anthony Taylor, bro?
I'm gonna be honest with you, HH. I think that should not even be the talking point, you know. I think the real talking point should be your shit attackers, bro. They're the ones that actually cost you the game, not the referees.
That's facts. That's facts.
That's true. That's true.
That goal that Kane got, that should have just been a consolation goal if you deep it, bro. Havertz should have converted that big chance he had. Mount, I remember he finessed the shot way over the bar. He should have put that in.
H7, like we had a post-match that you could have come to, but you went there. H7, the title of this segment is how Anthony Taylor was bought for and paid for.
No, but you know, English refs are
Refs
shit
and
though,
referees,
man.
man.
Specifically English refs, they're not good at their jobs, bro. They fall under pressure. Like, they don't want to make those big calls, because that should have been a big call. Romero should have been sent off.
A7.
We interrupt this program for an important news announcement. Hey! I told you, boys. I told you that Tottenham ain't beating these dudes. I told you that this is the kind of game that Chelsea win. Bro, I told you guys. Like, I also, guys, did you see how good Koulibaly was? Did you see that freaking shit? But it's like, I told you. I knew this would happen because Chelsea are that kind of team where it's like, okay, things are not going well, things are against them. That's when they'll pull out a performance like this and they'll pull out results like this. I said before the game that Tottenham don't score more than one goal. Factomundo, Tottenham don't get more than 1G in this freaking game. And that is if you follow on facts, man. So, like this is because like before it's like funny and amusing. Now it's weird. Like, does life hate me? Like, why does it keep on happening? Literally 2 minutes after I tweet out Harry Kane versus the defensive settle, I put up a picture of him as a kid. Literally 2 minutes later, he's the guy that gets the. I mean, it's weird. It is so weird. Oh my god.
WSK, man. That's
WSK, man. You need to get paid for that, man.
Yeah, bro.
That is art.
That's goat receipt, man. They're just.
Why did you keep that space up? Why did you keep it up?
That's what I told you, man.
Why'd you record that? Forget that. Why'd you record?
Because I was actually waiting for post-match space.
Yeah. You should do post-match spaces, man.
Why do you jinx your club page, man? You actually jinx, like, it is actually scary. You're right. Like,
I've announced that I'm never putting up a tweet.
No, but you said that before. You say that all the time, man.
No. Blancos, this is real. Like, I think this time, I think this is it's going to a place where like, okay, no, this is actually weird. I'm never doing it again. So I'm never doing it again.
Okay.
Yeah, bro. You are Villarreal at Champions League final, like.
You're into a Scudetto as well, man. Please.
Let's take some to the base, man. Anthony Taylor says, Rob, I expect payments on the 2nd of September. Rob, proof. We're not going to say. Rob, we're not going to say. This is proof. Rob.
Proof of what?
That he paid him. Anthony Taylor just says that he expects payments on the 2nd of September. Rob, what do you have to say for yourself?
Look at the currency.
So you just blindly follow someone's word, believe someone's word blindly.
Yes, I do. Rob, explain yourself. Why would you pay him? Why?
Why would I pay him?
Also, the currency doesn't sound like.
Yeah, the currency doesn't match the story. You tell me, homeboy Taylor doesn't understand that he's not getting paid in like euros or something.
Exactly.
No,
he's getting paid overseas. Is that what you're telling me?
Relax,
he's overseas right now.
Man, relax. He's using a VPN. Relax. He's using a VPN. Relax.
VPN.
Just not.
Oh wow, man.
No,
what's it called? JJ Bridge. The Tucker's gonna get fined. Let's prove. I saw the
he's gonna get
post.
fined.
What did he say?
It's gonna be a small fine though.
No. But let's put it. All Tuchel said is that maybe it's better that he doesn't referee or so forth. He didn't explicitly. But do you know what it is? Mourinho wrote the Bible. If I speak, listen.
No, but he said
people just say if I speak.
He said that 2 goals should not have stood and stuff. And he said that, he said that basically everyone knows that Anthony Taylor, like, no one is feeling him, the players, the fans. He said no, he's gonna get fined for it. He's gonna get fined.
Bellingham calling out that ref on that game.
Come on, that was wild, bro. Jude just fully just said the whole thing. Like, come on, that was no finesse. He just said, "Look, yeah,
him and Conte banned from is it 3 games? Because I think it was straight reds as opposed to
one game. Yes, second yellow.
One-on-one fight, bro.
I didn't see the second yellow.
It was second yellows.
I just saw a red.
No, it was straight red. Straight red.
It was straight red.
It was straight red. It was straight red.
That's 3 games.
We banned for 3 games.
VAR worked this time.
Low key, Tuchel was acting up, man.
Boy, babe, Ovrebo, Taylor, and HH, bald people screwing Chelsea. Babe, that's you don't have to bring up Ovrebo, man. You have to bring up that guy Ovrebo. I'm not reading that name. Romero racially abused my hair because it was black. Jesus Christ in heaven, man. Oh Lord. And to Taylor again, let's not forget Benton Core is North African, so I don't expect him to foul. And Romero was just fixing Cuckoo's hair, but no blame the ref.
He's Argentinian.
Yeah, he's from. I don't know what this guy is saying. Link. So I'll shoot Kai without looking. Don't smoke. Smoke. Is he wrong? Smoke. Is he wrong?
No, Kai, he might score.
No, but Smoke. As long as he doesn't look at Kai, but he fires a nuclear warhead at him. Hey, no harm, no foul.
No, but even in court, don't you know there's murder with intent? You get charged for that, right? You can kill someone and you plead with no intent.
That's manslaughter. That's called manslaughter.
Smoke. Let's say that I catch my wife cheating and so forth. I intend to fully take her out and so forth. But when I do it, I take her out, but I don't look at her. Is that involuntary then? So as I do the no, Smoke. My motive is to cause harm, but I cause harm without actually looking.
No, his motive was to win the ball. The motive was to win the ball, and he ended up.
Wait.
What do you mean the motive was to win the ball?
Don't Smoke. So you tell me Luis Diaz is dribbling and passing doesn't count? This is what you're telling me.
If you don't want them,
wait, hold up, Kelvin. Maguire is a defrost fridge. J5 and Gallagher in midfield are holograms. Gallagher is a part-time adult film star. J5 is a rat with skin tan. Okay, Kelvin, thank you. That was a bit
only Kelvin, man. Only Kelvin.
Yeah, only Kelvin, man. Only Kelvin. Kelvin again. CR7 stayed United because the Glazers told CR7 to give the kid with a broken phone United tickets to come and collect his SIM card. Okay, Kelvin, thank you for that, bro. Alps. HH, what happened to Gid? Oh, because it's Chelsea. Okay.
Speak on it.
How can you do Gid when a referee paid for by Robert De Jong is
no, but you said it doesn't matter.
Good.
They were lying.
No.
Get it done.
That's done. No,
it is.
That's done. You have to achieve that.
No. Gate doesn't apply to referees. Okay, Kenny, were we cheated before we leave? Kenny, as a Chelsea fan, were we cheated?
Yeah, obviously we're at the end. The Havertz one I can see is like it's 50-50. Is like
Kenny, we need a striker, man. We need a striker. Havertz.
Like I was like some of the misses, the Sterling one, the Havertz one that was terrible. The cross from James was perfect. There's too many. Even at the end, when we scored the second one, there was like that 5-minute period where we had a couple like good chances, and the Gallagher Mount, they didn't take the chances, and then we got punished. Well, we have ourselves to blame, but obviously the ref as well. Like the ref was in front of it. You can see him in the frame. He's looking at Cucurella getting his head dragged.
He was actually looking at the ball. Like,
HH, what's the funniest part?
Can I just speak on the attack?
He's a retard, man.
Wait, before HH, what's the funniest part about this, which no one is even mentioning?
What?
Werner was there to watch his replacement.
Yeah, he's
I'd like to thank everyone for coming through and everything. So shout out to everyone.
A true blues.
Hangout. Thank you for joining us. So this is all I ask. Sam,
Gordon, here we go, man.
Sam, make sure that those bombs at the red side of Manchester turn up on Monday. Sam, make sure that those bombs don't evoke the forfeit.
Okay, Casey, let me land. As much as I want to promote the forfeit rule, Sam,
for the streets, and for pornographic entertainment, we must see. we must see this. We must see this happen. So Sam,
Hold on.
make sure
Let me just
guys
say something.
Yes,
just say something.
Yes, sir.
If Darwin Núñez gets a,
Salah's gonna hat trick.
No, Sam, what are you
I'm
gonna
triple
say?
captain Salah.
Samuel, though, your midfield,
Are
man.
you saying a Hattie?
Is it better than Manchester?
I'm saying that Darwin
More Trafford is going to be more Trafford.
Do we say scenario where United actually beat this?
Bro, that would be hilarious.
Are they going to get choked?
That would be hilarious.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I wouldn't be surprised. I won't be surprised.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Nah,
That's
man, this
what
game's
I'm
going to
saying,
go on
bro. You
Pornhub
guys-
afterwards, man.
Nah, man, you know
Bro,
how much shockers, man. I'm not.
United are one of those
not
teams that,
counting them
yeah,
out.
it's true. They could
But
just
that was
perform like a shock job.
Have you seen United play against the press?
Yeah, they're not.
Yeah. I mean, look,
No, the Brentford's press against United.
McFred
They're gonna
ain't it, man.
suffocate them.
I have a question. Just one question though.
Yeah, go for it.
If Timo Werner reaches a semi-final and scores in that game,
Casey, I don't know who you're speaking about. Who
is he a better player than Drogba?
Casey, who is this guy that you're referring to, bro? I don't know who this guy is.
The guy who won your Champions League.
Are we gonna talk about you signing?
Oh, sorry, CCL.
A Champions League? I have no idea who you're referring to, bro.
You made a decoy one, and then people are acting as if you scored in the final.
He's talking about the spy.
That's hard to play though.
Let me hear, because there's some of these that I missed. So shout out to your boy Alps H7 with the hash reality. Speak on it. What's hash reality? The reality that Arsenal is getting top for this season.
You guys have no attack.
Crap, man.
Al says chat spam Wob is that dude, man. We love Wob up in his piece, man. Silence FC, LFC don't have a playmaker. 3 UCL finals since 2018.
How many have they won?
Trent is their number 10.
And yeah, Trent also is.
Casey, corner taking quickly happened. Accept.
So, but that Trent, that's a playmaker.
Oh,
That's
not
a
happened.
playmaker. That's your answer.
Can you get that?
That was a crazy.
Okay, let's not say just put that out there. Indian government, we condemn this type of behavior. Hashtag Indian love. and I think on that note, I want to end on that note. But what's it called? Your boy Casey. So Roberto Calvin CR7 on Saturday had more touches on an iPhone than a footballer. CR stands for criminal.
That doesn't even make sense.
Drop the brick. Drop the brick.
I know.
Oh man.
Yeah, on that note, yeah, I think it's time for us to. Kelvin, thank you. I think it's time for us to go. So, guys, peace out. Stay true. Stay real. Stay sassy. And your boy is out of here. Zad lives. Peace out.